Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Tabletop Tavern. Episode number 17, Descent. A Pathfinder epic adventure.
Oh.
What? Community, I'm kind of confused. What's going on out there? What Decider are you having an issue?
Yeah, it seems someone turned out all the lights here. It's gotten really dark.
Did you
Not
lose
sure what's happening.
Did you lose power?
I can't tell. I can't see a thing.
Well, he's on his computer.
Fuck's sake.
I don't think he. Yeah, it's power's probably not out.
He's still on the call.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna figure this one out.
Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
If I can find
I'll
it.
roll it for him. He can't see.
Yeah.
He rolls
he got a
nat
1.
You got a 1.
Well, that explains
So,
things.
welcome to
legit
this
just
Sunday's
rolled that.
episode of the Tabletop Tavern. We will be shielded from Decider's face for the length of this episode tonight. He rolled a 1 on his intelligence check, as you guys can clearly see. Maybe I rolled the 1 in the intelligence check when I decided to cast him in the role of Davdithas.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I quit.
Oh,
No.
guys, welcome back. It's Sunday night. It's Tabletop Tavern on the Highway Nerd channel with a wonderful group of people. We have some great people out in the community. Thank you so much, as always, for coming to visit us. We have episode 17, Descent, a Pathfinder epic adventure with our wonderful cast in this wonderful community. I have a couple announcements for the people out there in the community. Due to some work scheduling stuff, we have to switch around a couple upcoming dates. So I'm going to give you guys an updates on those right now, and we're going to post them in our Discord and on social media to remind you guys what's going on, okay? So instead of next Sunday night, we are going to be doing the next episode of the Tabletop Tavern this Wednesday. Did we decide on an hour earlier? We did, right?
We did.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be 8 Eastern time, and that's an hour earlier than we normally do. So tune in Wednesday night for the next episode of the Tabletop Tavern. We also are going to be skipping the week of the 20th. No, I'm sorry. The week of the 20th will be our finale.
Season finale, not series finale.
I hope you all have your calendars out, by the way.
Okay.
Just
All
to
right.
figure this all out.
Yeah, take notes.
Well,
Yeah.
I just wanted to tease this tonight because, Wednesday's coming pretty quick. And the other thing is on the 20th, we're going to do a 6-hour season finale. I don't want to say grand finale, season finale. And it's also going to be a charity stream, guys. 2 years ago, to the day tomorrow, I lost my father to cancer, and he happened to be in the military. And last year we did a fundraiser in his name, and we're able to raise $660 for the Adopt a U.S. Soldier Foundation. And this year we're going to try and beat that. Our focus this year is going to be on stackup.org, which raises money to provide our veterans and people that serve this country, with gaming systems, trips to conventions. They actually right now have a group of people out at TwitchCon. It's a wonderful foundation. They, for me, they work with veterans, which is an A+. That at all my charities, I like to work with our veterans, but they also help them out when it comes to gaming. I mean, how can it go wrong? So again, October 20th, we're going to be starting at 6 Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to be going until we essentially finish. But that will be the season finale of this campaign, and we'll be off for 2 weeks, and then we'll be back with season 2 of the Tabletop Tavern. So, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Thank you, Luna. We'll have all this out in the Discord and on social media, but we wanted to start teasing it. It's going to be for a great cause on the 20th, and I'm going to be super emotional, so you guys can come and try to break me. But the money's going to be raised for a great cause, and I'm excited. I was actually kind of floored last year with how well we did, but it's I expect our community to shatter that this year. So we also have another announcement. Tabletop Tavern has, at the request of a bunch of people, we have put together some merchandise, some Tabletop Tavern merchandise.
Yeah.
And it's up on our site right now, and I'm grabbing a link right now. And we spent last couple days getting some designs together and up on the site, and that's in chat right now. tabletoptavern.live/merch or shop. I'm sorry. If you go to the site and you click on merch, it's up. It's a great way to support the Tabletop Tavern, get us some fun piece of merchandise, and get something for yourself. So
All the Idabrix stuff is on the last page. Just FYI.
And for some reason, someone told me that my favorite phrase, "This is why we burn our dead," is there. I don't know.
This is why
And
I
we
was-
also, since we know that we have a lot of expectant parents in our community, there may be something that interests them as well.
So there was a message that just came through from Streamlabs that says support by doing Streamlabs.com. We decided to not use Streamlabs. We're using our branded site, tabletoptavern.live. Streamlabs was kind of limiting. I don't know why I just hit that message, but we'll take care of that. We'll make sure that goes away. But thank you so much for coming out. Cast, how are you all doing tonight? Let's start with Luna.
I'm super excited because I just saw my best friend re-upped her sub.
Ooh, that's fun. And I did,
Yeah.
and I did see a 5-pack of gifts to the subs go out to the community.
Yep,
so
there was
thank
a
you.
sub bomb that came out. Mac Jackal Ranger re-upped his sub today, so it's very exciting.
One of the cops hit us with 100. You know,
Yeah.
It's starting off good tonight, guys. So Luna, how
Yeah.
you feeling? What's going on? What's going on in Idabrix's mind and getting ready for tonight?
Geez. Idabrix is just really glad that she didn't die on that bridge last week. Like, that's about it. And yeah, she's just ready to kind of plow through.
Okay.
She's about done with all the goblins. She's about done being on this island. So
Okay.
she's like, let's she's all pitter patter, man.
Pitter patter. Let's get
at her.
Excellent. All right. Mihaly, what's going on, dude?
Not much, man. Just another beautiful Sunday here in Canada land.
Canada land?
Oh yeah,
It's like it's a whole nother country.
it is. It's crazy. What a wild world we live in, eh?
Yeah. Do you have power this week?
I do have power. I'm excited to say that I've had consistent power for at least 2 weeks.
At least 2
Wow.
weeks. Is that like
You
a
got
Yeah, I
record?
mean, the
shipment of,
igloo's not even close to melting anymore.
Ooh.
I was worried there for a little bit, but
And you
got
can
a
flush
bunch
luckily,
of
even in
shipment
the
of,
Canadian summer, it is well below freezing most days.
There we go. Okay.
Oh
You got
All
a
right.
shipment of hamsters to run the generators.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I almost ran out of fuel for my snowmobile, but at least I can get down to the store.
Awesome.
I'll stop fucking around now. I'm sorry. In short, I'm very excited to be here. Hello, everyone.
what's the thought process with your character right now? What's going through Mihaly's mind?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm happy to be alive and apprehensive about what's to come. Although nothing stopped us yet, but
Never say never.
Challenge
Yeah,
accepted.
I've
right.
got an idea for a new character, so all right.
All right. Gunnar, what's going on with you today, my friend? And what's your character thinking?
I'm chilling, man. Today was my 3rd day back, hardcore in the gym. I'm starting to train again to compete, so things are kind of exciting. And I got my my combat unicorn shirt going today, so I'm
Nice.
feeling a little excited, man.
Would you say you're feeling a
Gunnar?
little horny?
I might be, man. I might
Okay.
be.
Okay.
As far as Gunnar goes,
He feels identical.
I would say he's anxious and nervous. This is probably one of the most taxing gauntlets that he's been through, and it's semi-unconventional warfare, and it's something that he's not used to. So he's not willing to give up, but it's going to be one of those days. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. And Davdithas.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you doing? It's nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you, my friend.
Yeah. Do you come here often?
All the time. All the time. I'm here
That's
every
cool.
Sunday night, man.
Me too. Me too. I'm working on my small talk.
Okay. Okay.
Getting better at it. Anyway, I'm doing well, before you ask. And, I'm excited to be here. We got a whole bunch of fun planned for today. And by that, I mean you have it all planned, and we are just...
You don't know what's planned. I could be plotting your deaths like I do every week.
Yeah, but it's always fun.
Okay.
You know?
All right, fair enough. I'll give it that.
Remember that time I lost a kidney? That was a whole bunch of fun. I loved it.
I don't remember that.
That was last week, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I must have been drunk or something.
That
Alrighty.
makes two of us.
Without further ado, so let's get some rolls from our cast to see what's who is gonna give the recap for the week.
Well, those are some good rolls so far.
I got a 14.
I see a 1 and a 4 from Mihaly. What's up with that?
The one was his intelligence check when he had the bag in his face.
Oh, okay. I sense some
I'm
cheating.
having a great day.
You are
having a great day.
You're just trying to get the rolls out before you get started. It's okay.
That's true. You gotta get the
faith.
bad juju out. You gotta get it out. You know?
I have faith in you guys.
Yeah. Just get it all out. Get it all out.
Can we check the critical fail chart? See if he has to do it while hopping on one leg or punching himself in the groin.
While punching myself in the groin repeatedly. All right. Let's
That'll
get
make
started.
The rules, man.
I did.
Tabletop
Rules
Tavern.
as written. Rules as written.
Yeah. So last week on Tabletop Tavern, we were still in the thick of our approach to the Thistletop Fortress. So we left off with Luna and Gunnar on one side of the bridge near the fortress side, fighting some goblin dogs, and Mihaly and myself on the other side, fighting a druid, which we totally had under control, I would like to add. The druid, even though he removed one of my kidneys in a very swift action, I still felt like I could fight. Everyone else thought otherwise, but whatever. I went with the team. So me and Mihaly, we tried to get out of there as quick as possible. Luna and Gunnar devised a strategy to tie a rope to Gunnar and to a crossbow bolt, shoot it across, and then Gunnar enlarged himself through means of his god, who he worships very much better than I worship mine.
Do you ever enlarge yourself by means of your god?
She does not seem
Shots
to help me
fired, man.
in that area at all.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she stays far away from that area.
I think at level 4, I was gonna say at level 4, summon butterfly or summon blue pill or something like that.
My God, I hate you all so much right now.
So Gunnar got big, and the rope was tied to him.
That's not any better.
Here we go.
And Mihaly and myself grabbed the rope, and Gunnar gave it a good old yank to pull us across and get us away from the druid. And he tugged on it while we just held on as hard as we could. So we're there. He's standing at the top of the cliff. You know, he's dangling it down, and we're just grabbing onto it. We're trying to climb up it, but me and Mihaly are getting all like slipping up on each other and stuff while we're trying to handle this thing. So he eventually, you know, being the great guy he is, he just kind of gave it a good old thrust to pull us back in. And with that, me and Mihaly came right up. And we were there with him, you know. It was a great moment. We certainly felt like we had accomplished a lot there. The druid probably, upon seeing this, just wandered off. And we took a moment to kind of recuperate, you know, catch our breath. We were very winded after the whole thing. So, you know, I said a couple prayers, try and heal the emotional and physical scars we had suffered during that whole event.
I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Can you refresh my memory? Did you guys stop for a cigarette break or?
You know, I feel like that would have been a great time to do so. I certainly felt like I needed one. I don't know about you guys, but so yeah. After a moment, we caught our breath. We kind of examined the fortress. There was a goblin who appeared. He yelled some things at us. We yelled back. I think someone shot him and killed him instantly. And then we I think we threw Idabrix onto the roof, if I remember right.
I jumped up there off of Gunnar's shield. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's true, actually. My apologies. So, Idabrix was did an amazing triple backflip, quadruple lux.
It was the
whatever
triple
other-
Lindy.
I
The
apologize.
triple MD.
She
Rip
went around the
Dangerfield.
roof for a little bit.
Some of our
tried to
older
find out.
viewers will actually get that joke.
Rip Rodney.
I'm not old enough for this, clearly.
Oh my god.
There was nothing too much going on up there, so we decided after exploring all other options to attempt to go through the door, which we found out pushes in, not out. And when we went into the doors, we were approached by some more friends, goblin friends and they weren't actually our friends. They were quite evil, but we handled it. We killed them all. And upon that, clearing that room out, we heard a voice that rang out to us and said, "Let them come." Wait, what does this say? Everyone except Davdithas. I hear he has an issue with that. Oh, who wrote that? Who wrote that?
That was me. I'm sorry.
I was like, oh wait, what did he say? I remember someone wrote it down for me, and it literally just says in quotes in the notes we have here. Everyone except Davdithas, I hear he has an issue with that. Wow.
Get some.
Anyway,
I
I
like
hand it over.
Sundays.
I hand it over to Mike.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. We gotta go here and not.
Oh, we're playing the intro again. All right.
We're
that's good.
we're playing the intro again.
All right, cool.
After that, that
It is a good intro, but
after that rousing display, I was I don't know. I got flustered. I gotta pull my cloak down.
Yeah.
You guys ready for tonight?
Let's do it, baby.
What about our community out there? You guys ready for tonight? Let's get some emotes out in chat if you guys are ready to get this going. I want to see how lively our community can be, and let's get it going. No.
Oh, that's some energy there.
And that
Look
is
at
some energy. There's a slight
some
delay,
energy.
so we gotta wait.
There
We
we
gotta wait. Oh, there we go. There we're coming in. I see a lot of rips out there. I think.
wolf's blood.
Wow.
Totally appropriate happening in chat, my dad.
Oh God, yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough for the girl I go with.
Wow. Spicy. All right, guys. I want to see ones in chat if you think our party's gonna survive tonight, and two, if you think somebody's gonna die. And with that, we're gonna get it going, guys. When last we left off, Jack was getting up. Oh wow. All right, so guys, when last we left off, our party had come to a room and heard a voice cry out. And I gotta go back to the screen because the timer brought me there. Let's try this one more time, guys. Should we try this one more time? Sorry.
I just like
One's
to
in
take a
chat if you
moment.
want us to just roll the intro all night.
It wasn't the intro. It was so. I do a
I'd like to
timer.
thank you all for attending our high quality production here.
And that concludes our broadcast.
We're going to take a quick 5-minute break and come back for more intro.
All right. All right, let's get going. All right. Lamashu is running amok with my stream deck. When last we left off, our intrepid party had just fought a bunch of goblins in the room that they are currently standing in. You guys can all see the map, right?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Okay. All right, I shared it. Wanted to make sure. A voice had called from the darkness. Let these fools pass. And we are going to hand it over to the players and see what they would like to do in this situation.
Guys, you heard that, right?
I heard
what?
that.
Let them pass? Sounds kind of friendly.
I can only hope there's like tea and like snacks in here.
Well, we've been through a lot. Perhaps they're just going to let us walk through and negotiate now.
I don't think we're that lucky. Have you met us?
No, that's a good point.
So just to give a recap, you're currently in a room that's probably 20 feet long by maybe 25 feet long by 20 feet wide. To the west of you is a closed set of doors where the goblins had run out of. Also to the north of you is a double set of doors, and you can see slightly to the right there's a hallway leading off, but you can't see much down there from where you're currently standing.
All right, let's check out that hallway over there before we head anywhere else.
Guys, this door up here to the left.
Yep.
A goblin escaped head through there.
Yeah, it
Go
sounds
this
alright.
way first?
Is that door currently open? Or is it closed?
It's closed.
Okay. I don't know. Let's make sure there's nothing around the corner real quick here. So I'm going to kind of move up to the hallway in the northeast.
Okay.
Kind of press myself against the wall and kind of take a peek around the corner.
Okay.
In your very stealthy armor.
Yes. Shink, 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 shink.
God.
So as you approach the hallway and look down, it looks like it spans about 20 feet in front of you. You see doors you see one door completely at the end of the hallway to the east, as well as two doors on the northern wall.
All right. There's a whole lot more doors and stuff down here. So I guess the question is, do we follow them? Do they expect us to chase? Or do we just venture off somewhere else where they might not expect us coming?
Well, once in, forever in. Let's just chase them down and finish it.
That one already knows we're here, so
I'm not opposed to this idea. Gunnar, are you down?
I mean,
So
we just heard someone shout. I assume they all know we're here.
true.
Is stealth even an option?
I don't think it's been an option for like the past 6 hours.
I'm sorry. Have you met our cleric?
The past 3 weeks.
I walk up to Gunnar. Shink, 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 shink. You take that back.
Take it back. When we get home, I'm wrapping you in quilts and feathers and tarring you.
That almost sounds like something I should be into.
We need a bath time again, don't we?
Yeah, if we get through this, I'm down for all the baths.
Okay.
You ready to hunt a goblin?
He went to the double doors through here, and I'm guessing met with whatever the hell that voice was. And if he is beckoning us forth from a battle, who the fuck am I to disappoint?
Gunnar,
All
there
right.
are plenty of dead goblins around. What's stopping us from chopping off one of their heads and you wearing it as a clever disguise?
Clever disguise?
Yeah, we'll all hide behind you, and you walk in and go, "Oh, hey guys, haven't found any of those humans around." And then bam, we get them.
That seems like a really bad idea, actually.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see what I think of this plan?
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
You think this is gonna work? You think this
I've
plan?
leaned down. I'm next to a goblin chopping its head off already.
Davdithas, stop.
Yes, sir.
Stop.
Oh,
I'm not wearing a head.
but it was a good plan.
It wasn't.
Oh,
Not even a little.
I'm
My bad.
pretty sure Mihaly was pulling your leg.
I didn't. See
I don't
him
know. I
pull
think
my
it
leg.
might work. You're just a little oversized.
I mean, I know he's a sorcerer of some kind, but I feel like I would have felt him pulling on my leg.
We're wasting time talking here, and they're preparing defenses while we're sitting here talking. We need to get this done and over with.
Okay. West door or north door? Or, secret third answer, east door down the hallway.
Or we could choose, option number 3, burn the whole place down and walk away.
I like that option.
Yep, let's do that.
What are the walls made?
All right, start conjuring fireballs and meteor swarms then there, wizard.
I cast spark on the wall.
So Davdithas casts spark at the wall, and
Oh my
it just
God.
kind of fizzles against the stone facade of the wall.
All right, it needs more spark. I just keep doing it.
Okay.
I mean, I have grease, but I'm not sure that's really gonna. It's Davdithas. It's stone, man.
I look back at Idabrix. I could have let the rope go.
Sometimes, you know, yeah. I got nothing.
All right.
Spark's not working, so here's my plan. We go through the double doors where he ran.
Yeah.
And we just mow down anything in our path. Who's with
Good.
me?
I'm down for that.
All right. Gunnar, may I say a prayer for you real quick?
Is this where I start kicking down doors?
Or I could start opening them very quietly.
Yep, that one.
All right, let's get to it.
Stepping aside to let Idabrix step in.
That's fair.
I'm going to take a position north of the doors.
I'm going to
Already?
assume they're unlocked and not trapped because I just saw a goblin run through it. So I'm going to just go ahead and try to open the door.
The door is currently locked.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to try to unlock the door. Hey guys, they had enough time to lock the door.
We've been
I mean-
sitting here talking.
Well, I know, but
He probably ran through it, didn't lock it, heard us just sitting in here, and came back and locked it.
no, correction. Heard you just sitting in here.
That's also plausible.
So disable device to unlock the door. That is a 14.
So Idabrix, as you try to unlock the door, you slide your lockpicks into the door and you fiddle around with it. You just don't think you're unable to successfully open that door.
Gunnar, I might need your help.
Oh,
Yeah, my lockpicks are not working on this one.
so you need my lockpicks.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Gonna go ahead and take a 5-step back.
Yeah. I'm gonna move all the way over here.
Going to ready my crossbow.
I step up to the door and I kind of look left and right and I slip the warhammer off of my hip. I kind of twist it slightly and look as if I'm measuring up the door and see where the mechanism and the handles are. I proceed to wind back up from the Great White North and swing it on through.
So you're trying to bludgeon the door down.
Yep.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Nat 20
All right.
plus 16 to confirm.
Okay. So you eye gouge the door. Gunnar, you rear back with your hand and you look and you see the exact spot on the door that you want to connect with, that you think will open the door. You bring down a resounding blow, crack. The door shatters and swings open. What you see,
See, I knew your lockpicks would work better.
what you see in front of you is a room that ranges out about 15 feet. There is a door to on the northern wall, as well as a double door on the western wall. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're still using light source from your shield, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I take a step to the side. I look at Idabrix. So the lockpicking lessons are going well.
Yeah. Good job. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna step into the hallway. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna try the door to the north.
To the north of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I take a step behind her.
just
I
in
take a
case.
step behind him.
And I fall in line.
We're following the leader.
The storeroom. So the room you're currently in. I'm sorry, I played the wrong thing. Disregard. So you're currently standing in the room and you're looking at the door. What are you gonna? You're just gonna try and open the door?
I'm gonna check it for traps first.
Okay.
'Cause
What's your bonus?
It is a +8.
You don't think there are any traps on this door?
Okay. I guess I will test it to see if it's locked.
Okay. As you pull on it, the handle slides to the left and the right, like it's not locked, but the door is not opening. It feels like it's been secured in some manner.
Okay. So I'll relay that to everybody else that, you know, I don't think it's locked, but it's not opening. Like it moves, but it doesn't open.
This sounds like a job for Gunnar.
Well, there's also this door over here.
Nope, Gunnar, smash it.
Okay. I think that's
Wait,
Gunnar's decision.
Smash it, please.
He said, "Please." I really can't deny him that.
Well, I mean, we're already here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Has there ever been anything bad on the other side of a barricaded door?
Not that I can remember.
That giant thing that I had to fight, that Idabrix leapt off the top of the parapet for, that was kind of bad.
That big scary thing that almost killed us.
I
Yep.
was there.
No, it didn't almost kill us.
Almost.
I
killed
had
you.
I had that well in hand.
Guys, I was there too. Do you remember me?
I don't
there?
remember Davdithas being there.
I don't remember Davdithas being
No.
there either.
He was there?
I was there.
I don't think he was. I think he was off that week.
I
You
was
guys,
there.
can you guys give me a perception, please?
That is a 27 from me.
That is a
19.
28 for me.
And a 5.
Davdithas and Idabrix, you hear some noise, some like scraping against the wall back from the room you're currently in, or somewhere in that general direction.
The room we were previously in, or the room we're currently in?
The one you were previously in. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm still standing in the doorway. I don't see any. Like, I turn around and look, and I don't see anything.
You don't see anything. You hear something, and it's coming up from the east side of the room.
Guys, I think I hear something coming from behind us.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on, stay close. I'm gonna just take a peek around. I'm gonna move out about 10 feet back into the room.
Yep. Step in after him.
I'm gonna sheepishly step through the door and say, "Free horse meat over here."
A door from the east suddenly slams, and the echo is heard throughout the room.
I turn around to Gunnar, and I say to him, "All right, you ready?
For what?
I think there's something coming."
I slip my hammer back on my hip, and I twist my shield around, and I just look at Davdithas, and then the other two. I get that the group of you are nervous.
No, I heard something too, Gunnar.
This humor and irony is a way of compensating for it, because this is probably the shittiest situations some of you have been in. But the more we continue to take this lightly, the more bad things are going to happen.
All right, while he's saying that, I'm gonna start to move north to see
Okay.
if I can look down the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna step into the middle of the room, cast detect magic.
I'm gonna stay
so-
right where I am.
So Davdithas, as you get up towards the, you look down to the hall to the east, and
Yep.
it's as it looked before. The doors are closed, and you can't tell from here if anything's been disturbed. There's no obvious footprints or anything like that. And Mihaly, you don't sense any magic in your immediate area.
All right, I don't see anything, but I swear I heard something down here. All right, let's keep moving. Let's close doors behind us too. I don't want anything sneaking up on us.
Well, we could close this door, aside from the fact that it's in pieces.
Okay,
Yeah,
there is that.
there is
slight
that.
issue. Yep. All right. I'll stand rear guard.
You do that.
All right.
Loon, Idabrix, you wanted me to open this door?
I just said it wouldn't open. It was not my idea to ask you to open it. I tried it, it didn't open. I also suggested the other door, but this one was right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the other door while he stands in front of that one.
Okay. Idabrix,
Oh, go ahead.
no, tell me what you're doing.
Oh, I was just gonna check it for traps first.
Okay. Idabrix, you're confident there's no traps on this door.
Okay. And I'm gonna check to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. It's currently locked.
Okay. That is a geez Louise, that is a 10 to try to unlock that door.
Idabrix, this with your professional knowledge, you look at this lock, and this is a worse quality lock than you were working on out there. So as your picks, you start to work on it. The lock clicks and the door opens up.
Hey guys, I got this one.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Are we ready?
I'm ready back here.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna open the door and like step up into the doorway.
Okay, so you're gonna just peek in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hit the right button and open that up for you so you can see.
Magic.
So Idabrix, as you peer into the room, you can see about 10 feet in front of you goes to a wall. Below, excuse me. As you look to the south, there's a set of stairs. An open flight of wooden stairs leads up to a trapdoor in the ceiling about 30 feet above.
Interesting.
I'm sorry,
right.
I forgot to outline to the. I didn't open it up enough. To the north
Okay.
of you is another double set of doors.
Okay. But I don't see anything in there, so I'm gonna go in.
Nope.
So I'm gonna move in about as far as I can. So there's a trap door that goes up to the ceiling.
And a door to the north.
And a door to the north.
Well,
We've already been up on top of this building, right?
Sort of. I mean, about as best as we could have, but
on the roof, yeah.
Should
Idabrix, you feel like, based on, pardon me 1 second. You feel like you've seen over to this area from the top of the roof because you were up on the
right.
Yeah, so you saw down to the you have an approximate, image in your mind of what is above you, and that's it goes out. You feel like this is the outside wall, and it'll go out. To the north of you about 20 to 30. Based on your knowledge, between 20 and 50 feet in front of you is the courtyard.
Okay. All right. So somewhere up that direction, guys, there's a courtyard. Just based on what I saw when I was up on the roof.
Okay. Listen, Idabrix, I'm gonna say this is on you. I'm not sure where we should be going at this point. So just start marking doors, and either you start blowing through them and I got your back, or I'll start blowing through them and you grab my back.
Okay. It's fine with me.
Mihaly, stick close with them. Not
Yeah,
too
okay.
close, but
So this will be party order.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Idabrix, to you, what would you like to do, ma'am?
All right. I guess I'll check these double doors right here.
To the north of you?
To the north of me, yes.
Okay. So you check the door, and it pops open.
I'm gonna-
It's not currently
Oh.
locked.
Okay. So I'm gonna peek through that door.
Okay. What you see is a room. It's only about 5 to 10 feet length and wide width. And there's another double set of doors at the very north of the room that you think will lead into the courtyard.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure the courtyard is through this next set of doors.
Okay.
That's up here. I don't know if we want to keep trying to explore the building or if we want to see what's in the courtyard, because I did not get a great look at it before.
This big evil thing that is welcoming us into his home has me on edge. I don't like when things put me on edge. So I kind of want to rip off his jawbone and use it as a fucking tiara for for Mihaly. So,
Hey,
I think he would probably enjoy that, actually.
you know, if
That's
we
my
don't
thought.
find a hat in here, I will take you up on that.
fair
I'd
enough.
really like to find a hat.
So, north?
North?
North.
North it is. All right, I will go check these doors.
Are you checking it for traps or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it for traps first.
Okay. Idabrix, you are absolutely confident that it has no traps on it.
Awesome. I'm gonna see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
I'm going to peek in.
You're gonna peek in?
Yeah. Or out, whatever the case may be.
And what are you using for a light source again? Are you using the tube from your sheath or
Yes.
is it currently out?
It's out.
Is it currently out? Are you currently
Oh,
using it
is
as
it
an
currently
active?
out? Yeah. I was using it before, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Idabrix.
think we're all just kind of going with our light sources.
Yeah.
This large courtyard is open to the sky. Tenacious clumps of partially trampled grass grow fitfully here, and there is a hard-packed earth, in places stained with blood or scratched with furrows. To the north, what appear to be 2 dead goblins lie slumped at the entrance to the outbuilding. A familiar smell assaults your nostrils, and as you look, 4 goblins' dogs awaken and stare at you. And with that, we're going to be on initiative.
Of course we are.
Goblin dogs, easy enough.
I need some, let me get, excuse me, let me get, initiative, please.
It's a 22 for me.
I have a 7.
15.
4.
Okay. Idabrix, seeing the threats in the courtyard there, you are first to act, and I'm going to light them up so that you can see them. Boom, boom. So there's 2. There's one immediately to your north, about 10 feet away. There's one that you can see off to the side on the in the middle, along the southern wall of the courtyard, in the middle of it. And then there's 2 farther out, about 30 to 50 feet from you in northeast.
Okay.
And they're all staring at you.
Of course they are. So I'm gonna yell back. There's goblin dogs up here, guys. 4 of them that I can see. And then from there, I'm gonna move up about 10 feet, and I would like to attack this one right here with my +1 short sword.
That was the one closest to you, the one slightly north of you?
Correct, the one that was just north of me.
Okay, so Idabrix runs through the door, seeing the threat, draws her sword, takes a sweeping blow at the goblin dog, and swings for...
That is a 12.
Unfortunately misses the creature in her zeal to try and bury it quick. With that, it brings us to... Oops. It brings us to the goblin dog in the back of the courtyard, the farthest northeast from you, whips his head around you, starts to growl, seeing you there, and starts to run over to the door. Mihaly, it is your turn.
All right. With my crossbow out, I'm going to step up into the doorway.
Okay.
Is this a fair square?
Yep. Both of those are
still
both
be in the
5
door?
foot. Yep.
Okay, I'll take the further one to the west.
Okay.
I will fire a shot at the dog that is charging.
Okay. So Mihaly, seeing his friend in trouble, Idabrix had shouted back to the group that what was going on, steps forward and takes a shot with his crossbow at the goblin dog for what?
For 13 total.
AC 13 does hit, sir.
And I do 6 damage.
Okay, so
And
again,
I shout, Idabrix, look out.
Yikes.
Okay, so
Yikes.
Mihaly steps forward with his heavy crossbow and lets a bolt fly. As the goblin dog is running towards over to Idabrix, he tries to head it off the pass. The bolt flies true into the chest of the hound. It yelps and blood starts to pour from its chest. With that, we're gonna bring us to the goblin dog that was in the middle of the room, closest to the southern wall, is gonna run up and try to take a bite at Idabrix. Oops.
Sorry, I was going to ask Mike,
Yep.
after my move, can I 5-step back?
Yes, you can. Yep.
No sweat, but just wanted to know.
Yep. So Idabrix, AC 4.
No, that's a miss, sir.
Okay, so the goblin dog charges forward, seeing the enemy there, and slobbers at Idabrix, but is unable to latch on to her chest. That brings us to the goblin dog all the way in the back, seeing this threat into the room. He's gonna howl and run up to about 10 feet north of Idabrix. And that brings us to the last one. The one standing right next to you, Idabrix, the one you took a swing at, is going to he's gonna take a bite at you and try and grab your thigh and rip. For AC 19 or 21, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, can you roll a fortitude save for me, please?
No.
I can apply the effects automatically.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a 23.
Idabrix, you feel the nausea roll over you, but as you you grit your teeth and you're able to fend off the effects. But you will be taking. See, you will be taking 9 points of damage. So the goblin, grabs your thigh and plants his teeth firmly in your thigh and rips a chunk out and starts to chew on it.
I needed that.
Davdithas, all you have insight at this point is that Idabrix has called that there's a threat. So you are up.
All right. So I'm going to round the corner upon hearing this. So I can try and get a visual regard of it. So I'm going to move 10 feet to the west, where I can now see everything that's happening. With Gunnar right in front of me, I'm going to reach out to him with my holy symbol in hand and touch him on the shoulder real quick and go, "A bit of luck to you, laddie," and just give him a little bit of luck blessing for his next turn. So he can roll 2 d20s. And take the better choice.
I dig it, my dude. I dig it.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Gunnar, you're up, sir.
Well, Idabrix is in trouble. We've got goblin dogs. Time to put in work. Gunnar starts stepping forward and moves through Mihaly with a quick nudge on the shoulder. Drawing his blade, I step through and into the square adjacent to Idabrix. And I'm going to start my melee with the target to the north.
Okay. All right, so Gunnar comes in and
Here's a mighty swing from my magical longsword right across its flanks for a 12, which I'm going to reroll. Cutting him to him with a 25.
AC 25 hits, sir.
And he can get hit for 8 points of damage.
Okay, so Gunnar steps in real quick and attacks the goblin dog and swings for 8 points of damage. Any other actions on your turn, Gunnar?
That'll be it.
All right, Idabrix, you are up, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to try to attack the one that is directly to my east.
Yep.
Helps if I'm in the right screen. And that is a 12.
So Idabrix attacks the creature with the Sword of Wolfgar, reversing her strike, trying to drive it into the creature right to the east of her. As she comes around, the goblin dog leaps back and is able to dodge her blow. With that, we bring us to the goblin dogs that's charging in. Currently has a bolt sticking out of his chest, courtesy of Mihaly. Is just going to move up behind the current dog, and with that, it'll bring us to Mihaly.
All right, seeing Idabrix take a swing and a miss, I'm going to attempt to daze her target so she gets another shot without being in jeopardy here. So I'm going to put my hands together and conjure up a daze spell. They roll a save of 13 versus my DC 14.
It looks
so
like
that is a failure on the save.
And that's the one directly to the east of Idabrix?
That's right, the one that she tried to attack.
Okay, let me make sure I get the right one. And we'll give him the effect.
And I'm going to look over my shoulder and go, Davdithas, dogs! And just kind of point through the door.
I love dogs.
Oh my God.
And for a free action, I'll hang my head in sadness.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, where I didn't move, I'll reload my crossbow.
Sure.
Thanks.
So that brings us to the turn of the dog directly to the east of which we know is dazed. And from that, the goblin that is engaged with Gunnar is going to take a bite out try to get a bite out of his side for AC 6.
I parry the bite off with my shield.
Okay. The goblin dog that is directly to your east is going to take a bite at you as well, Gunnar.
Copy.
For a 1. And I'm going to have you roll the fumble table, please. Roll a d20 for me, Gunnar.
That'd be an 11 as I parry the attack with a sword.
Okay.
I don't think we got an 11 yet. Groin bite. I couldn't say punch, 'cause, but
you critically hit an ally with a basic attack. If this action is impossible, your original target gains an action point. So he has 2 targets available to him, 3 targets. So give me a d6, Gunnar. Roll.
That is a 4.
Okay, so you're gonna swing at the one directly to the south of him. And this is, I'm gonna roll this until it, actually we'll just roll damage. My bad. So twice. Oh, that was a bad roll. So the dog, the goblin dog tries to take a bite at Gunnar, and it just gets confused by what's going on, and latches on to the goblin dog right next to him, and crits him, and hits him for 8 total damage. All right, Davdithas, you're up, my friend.
Okay, I'm excited about puppies, so I charge forward.
Idabrix has been granted a +1 from Nate Westling.
All right, so I'm gonna move into the doorway, a little bit more towards the eastern side there,
Okay.
while drawing out my morning star.
Okay.
As I approach, I see the goblin dog to the east there that still has the bolt in him. I
Okay.
believe.
Yep.
And I'm gonna line up a swing to try and just drive that bolt in even further
Okay.
oh, that's so cool.
That is, yeah.
until it critically fails.
Somehow the bolt comes out and lodges in your eye.
Yeah. All right, that's a 15 to hit.
AC 15 hits, sorry.
I did it. Yes, but let's see how well I did
Nice.
it. That is a 8 damage.
8 damage. So as Davdithas swings his Morningstar down, it connects with the bolt and it pushes straight back through his chest into the creature's heart. And the creature dies. Davdithas, I'm going to need a fort save from you. And who else is connected
21 for
on
the
one? I
fort
forgot.
save.
You okay? So you're able to shake off the effects of the spell, or the effect.
I
Idabrix,
know you've had Luna roll. So, I
I
mean,
think
yeah.
Gunnar
Yeah.
may have needed one if he got attacked.
Okay, we'll track it from here. Just been distracted on the side. So Wolfgar, so as it stands right now, Idabrix, you have been granted a +1 from Nate Westling, from Mac Jackal, and from Wolfgar as well.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna need them.
We also got +3s at the start of the night.
Oh, that's
Correct?
right. I believe
That's right, we did.
Yeah, Great Wolf granted a +3 to each party member, so you guys have that in your queue as well.
Can I just put them all together?
No,
I'm gonna need them at this
you
rate.
can't
I'd
stack
like to
them.
use a +90.
I hit.
I would love to see that happen, and then somebody roll a 1.
Yeah, right.
That'd be awful.
Don't worry, we'll just apply it to the self damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
All right, Davdithas, it's Gunnar's turn.
All right. I think I'm gonna finish off the ugly dog to the north, and with a quick twist and post,
Okay.
swing the blade along the northern dog.
And I have been awarded +1 from Pie Gods.
There you go. There you go. 13 to hit.
13 does hit, sir.
All right. He can take a delicious 13 points of damage.
And I'm sorry, which one was that to you?
North.
The one north of you. Okay. So as Gunnar connects with his blow, the head of the goblin snaps, and its neck snaps, and it falls down to the ground dead. Gunnar, you feel something start to hit you, so I'm going to need a fort save from you, please. You feel like a nausea and a greasy feeling wash over you.
That
And-
is a 20.
Okay. You, in your determination and your faith to your god, are able to shake off the effects. And let me make sure that guy is dead, my friend. We got to make sure the one that Davdithas slayed as well is gone. Boom, boom. Nope, that was this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So Idabrix, you are up.
I was actually going to cleave into the one to my east.
Oh, okay, absolutely. Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. So as I decapitate this poor dog, I follow through with a quick twist and drive my blade through the chest of the next doggo
Okay.
with a 22 to hit.
That would be a hit, sir.
And he can take a beefy 13 points of damage.
So as Gunnar comes through, the first creature and snaps its neck and it falls to the ground, he swings with through the creature and connects on the second one, killing him. And I'm also going to need another fort save, please.
Copy. That'll be a 14 to save.
All right, and you feel yourself shaking off the effects of it. Okay. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I'm done for now. Thank you very much.
Mihaly, you are up, my friend.
It's actually Idabrix's
No,
turn.
it's actually my
Oh,
turn.
that's right, because we went around. My bad. Thank you, guys. Idabrix.
Okay. I'm going to swing at the one that is back at my left. I'm going to use one of my +1s.
Okay.
And
I just want you to remember, too, that creature is currently dazed, so he
Yes.
is... Okay.
yeah. We've all seen how well I've been rolling tonight.
Excellent.
That's a 15.
Idabrix
Oop, there it is.
swings her weapon back and is able to, she has a sudden moment of inspiration, giving her a little bit of an edge, and is able to slide the sword into the creature for how many points of damage?
That is going to be
Ooh.
7 damage.
Okay, so as Idabrix comes down, the blade hooks under the head and comes up through the throat of the creature, and she rips back, severing the throat, and all the blood from the creature falls out its face, and it falls to the ground dead. But I am going to need a saving throw from you, a fort save, please.
That's a 6.
Idabrix, you start to feel a little sick, and I'm going to bring up I believe you take 1 point of dexterity damage, but I will
Nope.
look that up.
No.
Because I just deleted the creature. Hold on 1 second.
How do I gain ability damage back?
Rest.
Rest. 1 point per
take a
night, I
nap.
believe.
Yep.
Good night,
1 point
guys.
per night.
Okay, so allergic reaction. Boom, boom, boom. So Idabrix, you start to break out an itching rash. You think this might have been caused by either the creature or your proximity to Davdithas at all times. You take.
I'm going with the latter.
Okay, so when you go into your character sheet, you're gonna give yourself a miscellaneous modifier of -2. And charisma, -2 penalty to dexterity, and -1 to charisma for 1 day.
Oh. And okay.
All right. This large courtyard is open to the sky. Oh, I already read that to you. This, as you look around the room, you don't see any more threats currently. You believe this is like an exercise yard where the goblins and obviously the dogs got let out to get some exercise.
I'm gonna step into the center of the room.
Okay.
Guys, 2 dead goblins. What do you think the story is there? Why would there be 2 dead goblins in a courtyard? That doesn't make
Dogs
sense.
ate him.
Dogs probably turned on him.
I'm going to walk up to one of the dead goblins. Any signs of dog bites or scratching?
You
Maybe I
don't
just
think so.
can't
You don't
tell.
think so. You don't think. So give me like knowledge nature or a dungeoneering or something to that effect.
Okay, I'll give you dungeoneering.
Let's
How's
do that.
A 14, sir.
Okay. So you feel like these goblins have been dead for a little while, and the you see like bite marks out of them. The hands of the goblins have been cut off and placed next to them. However, they have been gnawed. All the meat has been gnawed from their bones, and you believe the dogs had been feeding on them.
Guys, maybe the dogs ate the corpses, but I can't really tell if the dogs killed them or not.
Well, it makes sense if they just, use their dead as food for the dogs.
Yeah, they're a
Should've just-
gruesome bunch.
Yeah.
Should have just burned him.
Still can.
Should have just burned them. Any gear worth noting on these 2 dead goblins?
No, they have like ragged leather armor, and it stinks now because it's been on a dead body. But you don't find anything else of value.
This stuff's gross, guys.
We should continue searching through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step up a little bit further north and cast Detect Magic.
Okay, let me make sure. Let's see. I don't believe there is, but I'm double checking for you, Mihaly.
Yeah, no sweat.
You do not detect any magic. You do not.
Well, feels good.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. This is my fault, guys. There is 2 doors in this room. 3 doors, actually. 4 doors. So they currently lead. You think one of the doors leads back into the room where you originally started in, what you thought to be the trophy room. There is a door directly to the north of you. There's a door, Davdithas, directly to the south of you, and Mihaly to your west. You also see another door.
Huh.
All right. Which way do we want to go?
Well, I don't feel anything up this way. Let's try that door down south.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Which door? The one in the middle of the southern wall?
The
The one I'm
one
standing in
right
front of?
below
Yeah.
Davdithas.
Well, since I'm standing here, I'll just kind of reach and give it a little. Is there a handle? Is it a turn knob? Is it a push handle?
There's a knob.
What do I?
There's a handle
I'm gonna-
on it.
I'm gonna attempt to turn the knob and open the door.
Davdithas, the door opens, and when the light from the sources you guys are carrying hits, you see Shelves lined with crude tools, nets, and tack for goblin dogs line the walls here. To the northeast stands a large L-shaped wooden cage that contains a dozen rabbits.
I knew it. We found their sex dungeon.
You were
just shake
truly
my head at him.
Immediately run in.
you were truly an odd little man, this Davdithas.
I mean, look
Hey,
at these
hey
devices.
Gunnar, there's nets in here. That's kind of your thing.
Yeah.
Nets, ropes.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just gonna start taking nets off the wall
Um,
and
Okay.
handing them behind me.
I step in and I set my shield down briefly by
Okay.
the doorway,
Okay.
and I take my pack off and I hoist back up one of the nets underneath for a quick draw release, like I had the other one set up,
Okay.
and the other one I lay across the top underneath the flap so I can rip it free if I need to.
Okay.
And then I grab a section of rope and I hang it off the back face of the pack.
Okay.
Just because I used that last 100 foot of rope that I did have before getting these two lunkheads across.
Question: are there any leather collars?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You do not see any leather collars.
Oh my god.
Not interested.
Hey, Idabrix, can you come in here for a sec?
No.
No, there's a bunch of bunnies, and you have that bag. Let's like put them all in there and bring them to safety. We'll do a good deed.
And then we'll end up with 4,000 bunnies in the bag.
Wait, are they live bunnies?
They are live bunnies.
Oh my gosh, we have to save them.
We got to save the bunnies.
We have to save the bunnies.
All
We
right,
could
fine.
just let them free and put them out in the courtyard, but then they're stuck on this island.
No,
Let's
it's
take them
too
with
dangerous.
us. Let's bring them back to Sandpoint and let them live free there.
Or we could eat them for dinner.
No. Just put them all in your bag.
Dav-
I
Davdithas,
pick up,
Yes.
you hear a little sound from your northwest. From the you think it's coming from that room that the door right there is from. The door, like the room, the sub room of this room, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
In the courtyard?
Yep.
Gosh, guys, wait. Quick, get the bunnies in the bag. I think I heard something up here.
How big is the cage that the bunnies are in?
I would say it's probably 4 feet by 6 feet tall.
What if we just take them out individually and plop them in the bag?
Davdithas, this noise keeps on reoccurring.
I
It's
pick
kind
up
of
my
a-
shield and step back out in the courtyard.
It's kind
Gunnar,
of a
stick with me.
it's kind of a you feel like it's maybe movement side to side.
All right, Gunnar.
Guys, where are you going? The bunnies.
Yeah, take care of the bunnies. We got this. Gunnar, stand at the ready. I'm
Get the bunnies after.
gonna check this out.
Ugh,
All right.
get the bunnies after.
I'm assuming there's a knob on this door as well.
The door to this building, there are planks. The door is shut, and it has a knob, but there are planks nailed into the barring this door.
From the outside?
Yes.
Oh man, what would they want to keep in there? Is there-
Just put your ear up against the door and tell us what you hear.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna knock on the
stand
door?
right here
I'm
behind
gonna
Gunnar.
knock on the door.
Okay.
I shake my head in utter disbelief.
Okay. So as Davdithas, as you knock on the door, the sound of a whinnying horse echoes back to you.
Horses! Quick, pry the boards off.
How the hell did they get horses out here?
Davdithas, can I ask you a very serious question?
As I'm tugging on it, I just turn to him and I go, "Yeah."
What are we gonna do with bunnies or a horse in a castle or in a keep that we haven't finished clearing yet?
And that we can't get off of the island that it's on.
I haven't thought this out yet, but they seem in distress. I'm worried for them.
We can come back for them later.
Okay. I lean up against the door and I say to them, "We'll be back for you. Just stay calm. We'll be back. All right. I'm ready. Let's go.
Man, a horse and rabbits. We're gonna need to rent a ferry.
We came here to save lives, and we're doing it. How many bunnies did we save?
0, because I can't put the cage in the haversack.
Don't put the whole cage.
Put them
just
in
put the
individually.
bunnies. Yeah.
Oh my god,
You
you
gotta be
guys.
able to relate to a bunny. They're fast. They're agile.
Mm-hmm.
They can
They're little. They're
Support their
cute.
back legs. They have fragile
all these
backs.
things. Okay, arms in. Get them on the way out. On 3.
All right.
Okay, no
Deal.
one's joining me.
I got my
And
hand
go.
in. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Let's continue. Are there
north
any-
door.
Yeah. It's the only other. I mean, the other door. I think. Yeah, I think we're good. North door. I'll stand here. Idabrix, you want to check this door?
Not particularly.
I mean, I'll do it the old-fashioned way and just open it.
Go for it. You're right
All right.
there.
I'll stand
Sounds good.
behind him and ready my crossbow.
I'm gonna just stay right where I am.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
I'm still in disbelief that they want me to put a bunch of bunnies in a haversack.
Can she fit a horse in there?
No.
No.
Just wondering.
No.
Okay. Just curious.
Maybe
the th-
parts of a horse, though.
Parts of a horse.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
You might be able to get some points with Squee at that point.
How am I in this group?
Davdithas, as you open the door, you see a hallway that extends 15 feet in front of you. At the end of the this hallway, on the eastern wall is a door.
All right. It's just a long hallway. Let's keep going. I'm gonna move up to the next door. I'm gonna press my ear against it, see if I can hear anything.
Give me a perception.
It is a 5 + 11 for 16.
Davdithas, you don't hear anything coming through that, as you have your ear at that door.
All right, then I will open it.
It is locked.
I will try again.
It is still locked.
Okay. I can't do this one. It's locked.
Have you tried hitting it?
I mean, I could do that. Yeah. All right. Unless Idabrix, you want to try and unlock it.
Oh, now you're gonna ask me?
I asked you before. You said no.
It's before I knew the door was locked.
Oh. All right. Well, now
I'm just gonna run up to the door,
No, you
And,
can't. I'm right there.
cast detect magic.
You still do not detect any magic.
Okay. Exit the hallway and go back to the base of the door.
Okay. I would like to try to unlock the door now.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. Remember, that's how we do it. It's a +8.
For perception, but I was just trying to unlock it.
Idabrix, you are supremely confident that this door. I'm sorry that you. I am sorry. I thought you were checking the disable device. You clicked the. I'm gonna take my roll for you anyway, which is 27.
Let's do that one.
So the door springs open gracefully as you work your tools through the lock professionally.
Okay. It's not locked anymore.
You want to open it?
Yep. I'll crack it open and take a peek inside.
Idabrix, as you look down the hallway, it extends 10 feet in front of you. There is a door to the north at the end of the hallway and a door to the south as well.
Couple more doors in the hallway, guys. I take a step in.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, you know what to do.
Davdithas, you have been awarded a +1 from Oink.
Yes. I will use it wisely.
Okay.
I'd like to use my +1 to see if I can read Mihaly's thoughts.
Just give me a roll.
You can't.
I don't even know my own thoughts, really.
Mhm. Okay, so
If
Idabrix,
you were plus 10, it was going to be bunnies.
Okay, so Idabrix, you stepped into the hallway. What would you like to do at this point?
North or south, guys?
North.
South.
Oh God. All right. Mihaly? Any
South.
preference? Yeah. All right, fine. South it is. I would like to check the southern door for traps, please.
Alrighty. Idabrix, you're fairly confident there's no traps on this door.
I'm gonna check to see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
I'm going to crack it open and peek inside.
A round table and a few chairs are this room's only furnishings. You think this might be a meeting room of some type.
Guys, I found a conference room.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna close the door again. Like, super boring.
Goblins
No
hold
notes or,
meetings?
I don't know if you want to go in and look, but
You do see paperwork around the room.
oh, all right.
I'll step in. Is there anything I can discern from the paperwork?
Do you read Goblin?
No, but are there any pictures, hand-drawn maps, anything like that?
You do see maps of Sandpoint, and X's marked around it, and you think they match up to where the previous attack was.
Guys, I think this is where they planned the attack on Sandpoint.
Might
There's
not
a
be a
map
bad
of it
idea
here.
to gather up some of those papers, just in case there's anything important on them. We can examine later.
Okay, I'll take all the papers I can see and stuff them in my bag.
Sure, document it on your character sheet.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
No problem.
Somebody must be able to read Goblin.
There's an oxymoron written in Goblin.
I know.
I don't think goblins can read Goblin.
Okay, Idabrix, what would you like to do now?
I'm gonna turn around and try the northern door.
Okay.
Do my usual routine. Check for traps. Check if it's locked.
Idabrix, here. There is no traps on this door. You are supremely confident of that.
Okay.
You check the door and it is not in fact locked.
All right, I'm gonna open that one up too. Take a peek in or
Okay.
out, whatever the case may be.
Okay. As you open the door and you look down, it's a short hallway about 10 feet. On 5 feet, every 5 feet on this level, there is a door. So right as you step into the room, there would be a door to your left-hand side on the western wall, and then 5 feet in front of you, again, there's another door on the western wall.
I'm gonna turn back to everybody and be like, "My God, they have a thing for hallways and doors here.
So many doors.
So many doors."
I'll be honest with the three of you. I just want to find this big bad thing and pummel it into the fucking ground.
Yeah, but where?
We gotta keep pressing on.
It's like a maze in here.
Keep opening doors.
All right, I'm
Try
gonna
the
step
first
in.
one.
Yeah, I'll check the first one. The one that's immediately to the west as I step in.
Give me 2 seconds, Idabrix.
Yep.
Just gonna take up position behind her.
All right. So what are we? I'm sorry. What are you doing again?
Usual routine. Check for traps. Check if it's locked.
Okay. Idabrix, you have a +8 for detect. Idabrix, you don't detect any traps on the door, and the door is currently locked.
All right, I'm going to try to unlock it. It's a 27 to open that door.
Idabrix,
That door is open.
that door is definitely open.
You look at it mean, and it slowly.
It
creeps
just opens up. Okay. Idabrix,
all right.
in front of you is a this small, foul-smelling room features little more than a reeking hole in the ground. Its rim stained with refuse and waste.
Found the bathrooms.
Give me a perception. Give me 2 perceptions.
26
Okay.
and 19.
Nice.
Okay. Idabrix, you see in the waste hole, you see the glint of metal. You see what appears to be a box, or a chest to be more accurate.
Shitting on a chest. Just
Anybody want to grab that? Because I really
grab
don't. There's a metal chest box thing in here.
you know, I've done worse. Yeah. Let's
What if there's a hat in it we have to check?
Yep. I agree.
Wait. I step into the cusp of the doorway. Can I
Point it?
It's within the room, right? So I can use prestidigitation to clean it.
You would have to. You think you would have to bring it out first, or you could clear some of the muck off the top of it. I would allow that.
Are there handles?
Yes.
I'll clean the handles.
Okay.
All right then.
But I mean, I want you to. Okay, so maybe I'm not laying this out clearly. Idabrix, when you look down, you saw like the corner of a chest poking out from the all this refuse. So there's shit and all kinds of fun stuff down there. But you only seen like the corner of a glinting, but you think it's a chest.
Okay.
Oh, okay. In that case, if we can't even see the handles yet, I'll just clean off the top of it.
Okay. As you clean off the top of it, Mihaly, like you kind of push the refuse to the left and right of it, and it looks like a semi-ornate chest, and there is a it looks like there's some kind of lock on the outside of it.
A lock.
A lock, huh?
All right. Do I have the strength to pull it out of there?
You can try.
Yeah.
So it is at the back of the hall right there. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a moment with my holy symbol, and just ask Desna for some guidance in this shitty situation.
No. Oh God.
Giving me +1 competence bonus on saving throws or skill checks.
Okay.
And I am going to walk up to it and
Davdithas, as you step into the room right there. So a blade swings down from the wall and connects you for AC. Sorry, that's AC 12, but it is it's a touch attack, I believe. So that I believe I'm like 99% sure is a hit, because it's going for your touch AC. It's not going for your full AC.
Yeah, my touch AC is a 9.
Okay, alrighty. So Davdithas, this is going to do. Oh, I dropped the trap on you for some reason.
I am a trap.
Oh wow. Okay, we're going.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna brush past that.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
We're
ignore
a
that
very
one.
accepting channel.
All right. So you are going to take 10 points of damage.
Oh,
Gosh. And
there's no save against that?
No.
Darn.
And you're also going to have to make a save versus... Make a fort save for me, please.
All right. That is going to be a 13.
Did you use an ability that enhanced that for saving throws?
Yes, my guidance.
What does that do?
Gives me... hold on, I will read it again. It is +1 on all attack rolls, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Okay. So you have a 14.
No, I added it in already.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so so Dave, as it swings down, it slices through the top of your shoulder, like it draws a line behind your neck, and it slices through that, doing 10 points of damage. And give me a d6 roll, please.
Okay, that's a 1.
Okay. Thank you. So before you is the
That's settling.
Before you in the ground, you see you look down and there's a chest in this obvious privy, and you you can see like the top corner of it. So I'm sorry, Mihaly has cleaned it off. So you can see probably about, you can see the whole top of it and probably 2 inches around all sides of it.
Oh gosh, this really sucks. I'm gonna grab it and try and pull it.
All right, give me a strength check.
Alrighty.
Davdithas,
There it is.
I'm sorry. I want to have you do one thing really quick for me. Can you roll a percentage die and give me a high or low before you roll it?
All right. With the way my luck's been today, we're gonna go low. It is a 69.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Okay. Davdithas, you are unable to successfully pull that chest out of it. You grunt and you pull it up, and it's like when you pull something out of mud, and it's like, you know what I mean, and it kind of sucks it back. But a little bit of it, you pull it, and you can see that it, it's come out farther. You think the chest is about like 2 feet tall by 2 feet deep, and then probably 4 feet wide.
I personally feel defeated in this room, and I give up. So I'm just gonna say this isn't worth my time anymore. And I'm walking out, grasping my shoulder at the same time.
Dev, okay, man?
Did you just see what happened?
Oh, I did. Are you okay?
I walked into a room to attempt to pull out what I think might be treasure from a pile of shit, and instead I got a big old blade through the shoulder.
But did you try to open it before you pulled it?
I didn't. Why don't you try? Feel free. Go right on in.
Oh,
I'll even give you
Idabrix.
some guidance.
No, thank you. I already said no, thank you.
Gunnar, do you want to pull that thing out of there?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, Gunnar, you want some guidance?
I'm good. So, Mike, can I ask for a little more detail of how this thing looks like it's set in the room?
So in the back of the, so currently you have the blade hanging from the ceiling that just alongside the wall. Looks like the trap has been spent.
Okay.
You can step around that pretty easily.
Okay.
In the back of the room, like the farthest 5 feet back is a privy hole, with like a little stool there.
Yeah.
And it's so you think the privy hole is probably like 6 feet deep, and the chest is currently, like I said, the top. Now Davdithas pulling it, probably the top 3 or 4 inches of the chest is out.
Okay. Yeah, why not? We're gonna reach in and grab that real quick and just pull it on out.
Okay. Give me a strength check, please.
Yes, sir. That's 16.
Okay, so Gunnar reaches down and grabs one of the clean sides that Mihaly has successfully, cleaned off for him.
Cleaned up. Yeah.
And grabs it and yanks it out. His arm, he essentially has to use one arm because he's like kind of leaning down. He has to use the other arm to steady himself. So he grabs a grip of it and starts to pull, and it's fighting against the mud. The muscles in his arms are bulging out, and he's able to pull it out with a large sound, and it and you pull it up onto the stone of the floor.
Hey, Mihaly, my friend,
Yeah,
could you finish cleaning this?
sure. I put my hands together, cast prestidigitation to clean off the rest of the chest.
Okay.
Appreciate you, my friend.
So as Mihaly's spell comes, it just kind of pools on the floor, right around the chest.
Was the chest unlocked?
The chest has a lock on it. Would you like to check?
Yeah, I'll check to see if the lock's still locked.
It is secured, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna... Luna, you don't want to... Or Idabrix, you don't want to touch this, right?
I'll touch it now that it's clean.
Okay.
Just pull it out in the hallway here.
Sure. I pick it up and move it into the hallway.
Works for me. Why don't... Okay.
Okay. So the chest is now out in the
We're in a very narrow space, but I will try to open it.
All right. Give me a disabled device.
It's an 11.
Idabrix, you slide your tools in, and after fumbling for a little bit, you haven't seen this kind of lock before. The lock clicks and it opens, and you're able to slide it out of the retaining rings.
Oh. Ta-da!
Can I have that lock?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure. Okay, grab it and put it in my bag.
I push the lid open.
And with that, we're gonna go to break.
Ah,
Saw that one coming.
Yeah.
come on. And with that, we find 1,000,000 gold.
Yes.
Or something
go
like
Game
that.
over. We all retire.
Something like that. Something
Definitely
like
not a mimic.
Mm-mm.
100% confirmed.
Cawthon says Schrodinger's bunnies.
Oh my god, we can use the chest, pack all the bunnies in, and then float it across the water.
Oh,
That is
yes.
not gonna float. It's a metal chest.
We
We're
can
using-
drag it along the bottom.
We're using Pathfinder. Hugh Termer, we're using Pathfinder on Fantasy Grounds. So yeah, we're gonna take a couple minutes to go to a break. I just wanted to remind you guys that before you go, we do have our merch store kicking now. If that kind of thing might interest you, it's I'll link it in chat. That's not what I'm gonna link. It's you go to tabletoptavern.live and you click on merch. You can check out some of our new merch. For those of you who are pretty fairly familiar with the channel, you'll see definitely a lot of the catch sayings that have arisen from our great cast. The chest of corn holding. Oh my god.
Wow.
Great
really
Wolf,
hope-
man.
Wolf, you the real MVP. So we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We're running a little late tonight on the break because we had to get through some stuff earlier today. But before we go to a break, I just want to say again, shout out to our Patreon subscribers, shout out to the people who sub to the channel, and shout out to you guys who come every week and support this wonderful show. I'm gonna kick this off, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll get it going again. We'll see what's in this chest.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Is the chest gonna kill him? I think
No.
no.
More bunnies in the chest.
There's more
It's
bunnies in the
killing me to-
chest.
It's killing me to find out.
There's got to be like a cunning hat in the chest.
I hope there is,
Bunnies
'cause
wearing hats that happen to be the right size for Mihaly.
You think so?
that's a big bunny.
Can
I
I get
will
a
bet on it.
Can
You
I
guys
get a new hammer too? Is that cool?
You guys could turn the bunnies into hats.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
And with that, we're going to break. Hey everybody, we're going to get back to the action in just a second here, but I want to introduce myself. My name is Mike and I'm the Dungeon Master for the Tabletop Tavern, and I wanted to fill you guys in on some things you might not be aware of. Our channel focuses on interactivity. To that end, for our subscribers, you automatically get one roll a night, and if you save up your loyalty points, you also have the opportunity to give our players a +1, +2, or +3 to their roll. Hell, you can even give it to me so I can make it that much easier to kill a player. It's a great way for you guys to get involved in the game. Speaking of getting involved in the game, if you join our Discord, !Discord, we have an RP channel that's an expanded lore from this world, and we have a great community of people in there that are keeping it all going offline. Also, we have our community NPC channel. You can answer 5 simple questions. It takes about 2 minutes to come up with a concept for an NPC, and that could get featured in our world. So definitely check that out. Our players also have channels, and I have a Dungeon Master channel for myself as well. So it's a great way for you to connect with us and talk about strategy, ask what people were thinking when they made a decision. So check that out. The easiest way you can support our channel is to like, share, and spread the Tabletop Tavern to anybody you think you might be interested. You know, it's a free way for you to expand our reach and hopefully can help grow this community. If you are in a position to support us financially, the best way to do that is patreon.com/tabletop tavern. Patreon takes the least amount of money from us, and everything you guys contribute, even as low as $1 a month, goes a long way to help offset some of the costs we incur running this show. podcast hosting, licensing, equipment, it adds up pretty quick, and we all do this out of pocket, out of love for it. So thank you so much for coming out to check out this week's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. My name is Mike, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. All right, guys, we're coming back from that break. It's good to see everybody back here. I was just making thumb symbols at my cast, and I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. You guys didn't pick up on that. Anyway, we are back.
I was singing the Junior Birdman song. Nobody picked up on that.
I don't know what that is. I don't
It's like
know.
one of those summer camp songs that you learn
Okay.
way back in the day when you're like 9.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
you go back and work as a camp counselor, and yeah, things happen.
Okay. Everybody, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us through that break. When we left off, what was going on, guys?
I want to talk about it.
Gunnar just opened the chest.
Excuse me, who opened the chest?
Idabrix unlocked
Yeah.
the chest. Gunnar just opened the chest.
Excuse me, who attempted to get the chest first and took the damage?
Excuse me, who found the chest?
The only thing Davdithas opened is a wound in his chest.
Hey, Mike, can I roll initiative? I want to start beating my party.
No. And I'm getting really bad white noise from somebody.
I hear that too.
Okay. Alrighty. So Gunnar is actually opening the chest right now?
Yep.
Okay. Gunnar, as you open the chest and you look down, accumulation of coins rest within the chest. There looks to be about a lot of coins. We'll put it at that. There's a lot of coins. There's a mixer of copper, silver, platinum piece, and gold pieces in there. You see a leather pouch and a medium chain shirt, in a very well made scimitar, a pair of manacles, and a holy symbol, as well as a jade and a fine blue silk gown with silver trim.
Wow.
Fancy.
All
Very
pop
fancy.
detect magic.
Nothing glows from there. Nothing. You don't get any indication that there's any magic in there.
Okay. Idabrix,
Yep.
the
I
sack.
pull out the haversack and open it up.
Idabrix,
I
if
pick
you
up the
want to,
chest.
if you want to give me an appraise, you can try to figure out a general idea for how much is in there.
Okay, I would like to do that. Thank you very much. That is a 17.
You're fairly confident that there's about 7,500 copper in there. There's about 2,500 silver pieces, about 90 gold pieces, and about 3 platinum pieces in there.
Oh.
Along with
All right.
another. You can spend some time later and you can identify the various everything else in there.
Yep.
So, what is the weight of all this? What can the haversack hold?
It can hold. Oh shoot. Let me look you up, please. Let's see. The outer portion can hold 20 pounds and the inner portion can hold 80 pounds.
Okay. I'm looking up the.
You're looking up all the weights
the
of all
weights.
those items.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of weights.
There's a lot of weight there, guys.
I don't even know how much we already have in the sack.
We have, I will tell you,
Yeah.
So 10
not
gold,
much
10 gold,
actually, because we've sold a lot of it.
10 gold is about 1 pound.
We
I'll-
have a ring, a set of leather armor, and that's it.
Yeah.
We've sold pretty much everything else. And my tiny tiara.
Tiny tiara.
It makes me feel pretty. You can't have it.
anyone who wears it would feel pretty.
It's true. Even Mihaly would feel pretty in it.
Can I?
Just for a minute.
Okay.
Mike, I shut
Put
the
it on.
chest.
Okay.
Are you gonna put all that stuff in the party sheet, or?
I take one of the nets, I wrap it around the chest. I take the rope, I unspool it, I spin it through the net, I wrap it around through the net and around the chest, and I make 2 slings for my arms. And I strap it on my back over my backpack. Give me
Oh
that
my
wonderful
God.
Gunnar, how
encumbrance
much
roll.
weight can you pick up?
With an 18 strength, I can lift a lot. Let me double check the exact number.
Do you have a weight total on the whole chest?
I'm trying
That's
to
what I
give
need.
I'm trying to give it a round right now, because I'm counting each coin as 10 coins equals 1 pound. And so 10 coins equals 1 pound is about 10,000 coins in there. I'll call it.
My lift off is 600 pounds.
Okay, but okay, so we have 10,000. Okay, so it's about 1,000 pounds then, just in coins alone.
Okay, then I'm not lifting that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we put the most valuable ones.
No. We gotta stop.
Okay.
First off, we're worrying about treasure in a place that we're still not safe in. We have to clear the rest of this keep. I pick up the chest, I walk back into the outhouse, and I toss it back into the hole.
Wait, you can't lift it. How did any of this happen?
I have no idea.
Magic. I do agree that we should leave it and come back for it later.
Well, let's just grab those 3 plat and be on our way then.
That's fair. I would agree with that.
If we don't come back, we don't come back. If we do, that's great.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Door number next.
Door number next.
I'll go to the north and check the other door that's in this hallway. Same routine. Check it for traps, see if it's locked.
Okay. Idabrix, you're confident there's no traps on the door, and it is currently locked.
I brace myself in case it's another really bad smelling.
Okay.
I'm like trying to like plug my nose and do the tools at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
That is a 17 to disable device.
You are able to open that door.
And so I'm going to open it up and see what's inside.
Okay. Idabrix, as you open the door, it looks like there's a set of stairs descending in front of you.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting, but okay.
I believe let me double check. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, the way they have this set up is a little hinky. So I want to make sure it's descending and not ascending. Okay.
Either way, it's still not what I was expecting. So
okay.
Where did you hear the word hinky?
probably from you.
We'll say we use the
Are you
word
saying
janky
me
a lot.
or?
Hinky, yeah.
I've used the word hinky like all my life.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I listened to a pod while you're looking that up. I'll just
okay.
fill the dead air. I listened to this podcast and the guy says hinky, and I'm like, I'm sure he just made that up, but it totally works. He's like, this is where the story gets a little hinky. And I'm like, okay, given the context, I know exactly what he means. Like it's
Growing up, I've heard hinky too.
really okay.
It's gotta be an East
actually
Coast
a
thing.
then.
Man,
I've always
Can I get
heard
a hinky
janky.
poll in chat? Have you heard of hinky? Let's see a yes or a no.
Wiser ends. Nope.
Okay.
Yep,
that is
from the Midwest.
that is a descending set of stairs.
Okay. Oreo, I use wonky also.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Stairs going down over here. Just FYI.
We haven't
I don't-
cleared this floor. Are we ready to go
Well,
down?
that's what I'm saying. Do you want to clear the floor or do you want to go down?
I kind of want to clear the floor. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I'm fine
we'd
either
have
way.
to
I'm just
backtrack
letting you
to do
know.
so.
This is a tough one. I vote clear the floor. Who else?
We don't know where that voice came from, so we might as well clear the floor.
It wouldn't have been as loud if it was in the basement, right?
Well, that was my thought.
Okay.
It's
So,
open my
I'm
professional.
still under the impression that there's something big and cranky up here. And not just Gunnar.
I just had to drag a chest out of an outhouse
True,
and
he
put
did.
it back because it was too damn heavy. And we're surrounded by assholes that want to destroy a town and us. Yeah, I'm a little cranky.
It's okay, buddy. I was just joking. Don't take it personally.
Can I have a hug?
Yes?
I'm just standing there
He's
oddly
he's
quiet.
fully clothed.
That makes it better than usual. Just waiting for him to crush me.
Definitely a quick hug.
Oh, okay.
Hug it out, guys. Hug it out.
Bro chest bump.
He will knock you over.
Guys,
maybe
what
a
are we
little
doing?
later. Let's head north. We've got a couple more rooms to check. We got that hallway that we didn't check to the east when we came in.
Heading north?
South. Wow, I just got to turn around.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna walk back into the courtyard.
Me too.
me three.
All right, as they all walk away, I go over to the chest. I'm gonna open it back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out the chainmail shirt
Okay.
and grab just a handful of coins randomly and close it and walk away.
I would just like you to know the rogue is with the rest of the party.
You're not there, so you wouldn't see this.
No, I know. I'm just pointing out that I'm with them.
Okay.
All right, so we got horses in this room, bunnies down there.
one second. I just have
Huge
to,
priorities.
give me a sec. I gotta just resolve something. Davdithas, give me a percentile and high or low, please.
Alrighty. Percentile. Since it was high last time, let's go for high. A 10.
Davdithas, you grab about 400 gold worth of coins, and I will get you the item moved to your character sheet. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Alrighty. So what would you guys like to do? You're down in the courtyard. The courtyard is still empty. The bodies of the two goblins are there, as well as the goblin dogs. Their bodies are still there, festering.
Well, there's that other door that goes to the west that we didn't open. That's from the courtyard.
Mhm.
And then there's that one to the south that Gunnar is already making a beeline for.
The one to the west was with the horses.
Oh, okay.
I moved that to
Can we
your
check-
sheet, Davdithas.
Thank
Can
you.
we check this door? Idabrix?
Yep.
Idabrix, you step up, and you don't think it is trapped.
Check it for locks. Or check that it's locked.
It is not, in fact, locked.
I'm gonna check it for locks.
I'm
I'm gonna.
you gonna open it up?
I'm no. Yep.
Okay. As you open it up, you end back in that trophy room that you originally started in. You.
I'm gonna go right in.
Okay. You look. You still have the doors to the west of you are closed. Actually, all the doors in the room are currently closed except for the one you just came through, and the door that's in tatters to the west of you. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that door, just for the record. Set of double doors right here. Idabrix, you want to check that?
Yep.
Okay.
Do the usual.
Idabrix, you don't think there's any traps on there?
Okay. I'm gonna see if it's locked.
It is not, in fact, locked.
I'm gonna crack it open and peek inside.
Okay, Idabrix, as you look inside, it opens up about 10 to 15 feet in front of you, with another double set of doors to the north of you.
Going north, guys.
Let's go.
I'm gonna check the next set of doors before everybody's even together.
Okay. Idabrix, they are not currently locked. And you don't
Okay,
believe they're shut.
Okay, I'm gonna peek through those two.
Okay. Idabrix, this large throne room is decorated with hanging furs along its walls, mostly black and red, and striped fire pelt skins, various dog pelts, and in some cases what look like horse hides. 4 square timbers support the ceiling, their faces studded with dozens of iron spikes, with the lower reaches decorated with dozens of impaled and severed hands in various stages of decay. To the northeast, a wooden platform supports a throne heaped with dog pelts and horse hides. Dog skulls adorn the armrests, and a horse skull leers over the throne's back.
Well, this would explain why the goblins out there didn't have hands.
In front of you is there is a bunch of goblins, and we are going to be on initiative, and I will give you descriptions.
Of course there are.
So in front of you, you see up on the stage what appears to be something that has been described to you by Squee very numerous times. You're very well aware of War Chief Rip Nugget. He is the clan chieftain here that Squee has described to you. As you walk in, as you peek the door open, Idabrix, he chuckles and laughs, and I knew these fools would come. Get them! And with that, we will be on initiative.
Guys, we got some problem.
I roll a 3 for my initiative.
30. Yes.
All right, you're going
My
last.
only good roll of the night.
I'm an 8.
3.
Okay, I want to give you guys some after everybody's got their initiative, and so I want to give you some pictures of what you're going to be currently seeing. You see, this is you currently see in front of you on the throne is War Chief Rip Nugget. He is riding a toad or some kind of creature that you have seen webbed with webbed hands, and it's green and it's got a long tail. He currently has a sword in his hand, and he has a chieftain's headdress about him. He is on the back wall in the northeast corner of the throne room. In front of him are there's a couple goblins, like soldier goblins that you've seen before, as well as somebody a little bit different looking, and I'm going to give you a picture. Give me 2 seconds. Actually, it's not going to give a picture of him. Sorry, guys. So standing there is a creature, and I'll give you a description from myself. This creature starts to play a musical instrument, and with that, it's going to be Mihaly's turn.
Okay, I'm going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I'm going to run into the room. You can see my
Yep.
angle of color spray there. Can
Yep.
I get something like that and capture 4 of them?
Yep. Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to color spray the room.
Okay. I want you to attempt to drop the color spray on each individual person to see if it works this time.
Okay.
If not, we'll do it by DC by DC.
Yeah, so we're going, do we need to announce the target? I'll go furthest northwest first.
Okay. No. Are you rolling the actual spell on them?
I just dropped the
Oh,
spell
okay.
right on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Was that days or did I?
No,
it
that was color spray. Okay. All right.
So that one failed its save?
Yep. And that was the northwest, or you said, or east?
Northwest.
Okay.
Now the next most western one.
Okay.
That one succeeded its save.
Okay.
Now the one up on the throne. That one failed its save.
Okay.
My cone kind of goes through the one
It breaks the it
very north.
No,
Okay.
that one's not in it.
So the last one is the east. It kind of cuts through that.
Yep.
That one succeeds its save. So 2 out of 4.
Okay, so we have the 2 on the western. I'm sorry, we have the one in the northeast, right? And then we have the one on the west. Let me get a pointer out.
Yep.
Just to make
Northeast, northwest. Those 2.
Okay, then that should be easy. So, give me the
Yeah, I'll read it out
of
for everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
So it works according to hit dice.
Yep,
2
so-
hit dice or less, the creature is unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 2d4, then blinded for 1d4,
Okay.
then stunned for 1. 3 or 4, the creature is blinded and stunned for 1d4, then stunned for 1. 5 or more, the creature is stunned for 1. If they're blind, they're not affected.
Okay. So this goblin, the one at the northwest, falls unconscious, and I have to see if this creature. Want to see if the web creature, because you hit the web creature as well.
Well, he's not blind, so that's a
Correct.
start.
Correct. But he is falls to the ground unconscious as well.
Okay, for 2d4 rounds,
Yep.
and then blind for 1d4, and
Hold
then
on.
stunned for
It's-
1.
Give me 1 second. We're gonna have to do this in successions because. All
Sorry
right.
if this is annoying.
No, it's just we gotta get the right statuses on there in the right amount of rounds.
Pathfinder.
Okay, so what's the so he's unconscious for how many rounds?
Unconscious, blind, and stunned for 2d4. Would you like me to roll 2d4?
Yes, please. We'll do that. We'll do this for both of them. So 2 rounds.
2.
Okay.
That's lame.
Hey, that's something.
It's
though.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see something. Make sure these statuses are coming through correctly.
So once they regain consciousness, they're blinded and stunned for 1d4.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Oh, boom. It's a little. I just want to make sure we're doing the right ones. Okay, so that one's there. And okay. We're gonna start with that. Mihaly, I'll keep track of the 2 rounds and we'll go from there.
After 2, I'll roll another d4.
Yep.
And then plus 1 stunned. Okay.
Yep.
And with that, I will 5-step out.
Okay. All right. So I gotta cycle the rounds 1 second. So so we're skipping his turn because he's unconscious. The chieftain stands up and starts laughing. Your puny spells. Your puny spells. We will get you. And with that, he points to the goblin to his side, the one to right next to him, and says, "Prepare the chance." And it switches this person's turn. So on this goblin's turn, the one directly to the west of Rip Nugget, the creature continues to play, and suddenly the remaining goblins who are up in the room seem to be roused. They appear to start to froth and like they're getting all worked up in a frenzy, and they start to get all riled up and get ready to attack you. So this guy, so the one right in front of you, Mihaly, runs up to you and is going to take out his horse chopper, and he's going to try and stab you in the side with it. Or
Cool beans.
AC 17.
That is a hit, sir.
Okay. So as he springs forward and with with just in a frenzy, he swings at Mihaly for 7 points of damage. He twists it into the side of Mihaly, looks at him and laughing all the time, and twists the blade up into your side, Mihaly.
Oh.
Idabrix, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move in about 10 feet. Take a look around the room, kind of see who's where.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'm gonna move another 20 feet to get past Mihaly, so I'm directly in front of this goblin right here.
Okay.
That's just north of me.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack with my short sword.
Okay. So Idabrix, seeing her friend Mihaly under distress after he just successfully set the battlefield for his friends, takes a step back, and a goblin runs up and stabs him in the side, and he currently has his knife in the side, and he's laughing at Mihaly. This enrages Idabrix, and she steps forward with the sword of Wolfgar and prepares to strike him.
With a 12.
As she does so, she's worrying about her, the blow, because she doesn't want to hit her friend Mihaly, and the blow does go wild. Wide. I'm sorry, the blow doesn't go wild; it goes wide.
That's good.
So we're skipping you.
It goes wild in my books, man.
The crowd went wild anyway.
So this goblin, seeing everything that's going on, guys, we're gonna call all the respective squares around these center posts. They are, as long as you they are valid squares. Okay, just I want to set the battlefield to make sure you guys are on the same page.
Okay.
All right, so this goblin takes a 5-foot step to his side, draws his bow, and is going to take a shot at Gunnar. Or AC 13.
Shot swings wide.
Okay, so as he tries to line up his sight, he's shooting over his friendly goblin, trying to weave it through Mihaly and into Gunnar. The arrow flies and clangs off the wall next to Gunnar, but is unable to connect. Gunnar, it is your turn, sir.
And I will be moving there. And the goblin to my northeast of me, I'm going to unleash my godly fury and take a mighty swing at him.
Okay.
With my +1.
Okay. So Gunnar, seeing his friends in distress, runs into the room and swings for
A 25.
AC 25 hits, sir. So he swings the sword in an underhanded swipe, comes up under the bow for how many points of damage?
He takes 9 points of damage.
Okay, so the bow the sword thrust connects solidly under the goblin's arm and tears away the flesh in the creature's armpit. As the creature hisses at you, Gunnar, it is now Davdithas' turn.
I am going to, seeing everyone else run in, I'm going to move about 15 feet north here.
Okay.
And I just have to check the range of big old spell here. Let's see here. There we go. Center that on me.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. So I'm going to drop down to a knee, grasping my holy symbol. Say, Desna, help us to be at our best for this fight.
Okay.
And I'm going to channel some healing energy. I'm going to selectively channel and
Okay.
not do that one goblin that is in there.
Okay.
So,
So you're going to ask Desna to eliminate from your enemy from the healing.
yes.
Okay.
Do not heal that heathen Lumashtu supporter.
Okay.
I just got to grab the heal dice. Here we go. Heals coming in. That is going to be everyone heals for 8.
Nice.
Nice.
So as Davdithas steps forward and calls on the grace of his goddess, he healing glow radiates out from him and washes over the party. As you suddenly feel the warm glow of Desna filling you, and some of your wounds start to knit together. And with that, we're gonna be to Mihaly.
Okay. I'm going to 5-step up to the side,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast Grease on the what's the word for that?
I would say like a raised throne, like like a raised dais.
Yeah, like the throne area.
Okay.
You see where the box is. I'm trying to describe it for
Correct.
the podcast listeners, let's say.
Okay.
But up towards the throne where the Goblin King, his what I'll assume is a bard of sorts. He's chanting and rousing people up for war, and the beast that the Goblin King is riding.
So.
Or
Okay. All right.
you know what I mean.
Yep.
That
So
weird toadish looking thing.
the weird tortoise thing is unconscious due to your previous spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna grease them all anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty. What's the DC of the save?
Let's see.
Stickfort's unconscious. He doesn't care.
Who?
What's his?
The DC would be what, my base plus my level plus modifiers?
The level of the spell. Your base plus the level of the spell plus your modifier.
Okay. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
My base is what, 10?
10.
Plus the level of spell is 1.
Yep.
Plus modifier is 15.
Plus
Plus conjuration.
You mean +5 or +15?
No, wait. Yeah.
No, plus
okay.
4.
So
Total's 15.
Okay.
Plus I have a spell focus conjuration,
Okay.
which gives
the
me a
conjuration?
+1 to all save DCs on one school, which is conjuration, obviously.
Okay. So 16.
So 16 total.
Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna start with the chief. He falls to the ground. Then we're gonna go to the creature that's playing the instrument currently, and that is they fall to the ground. They fall to the ground as well.
Okay, and I'll look over my shoulder and shout to Davdithas. There's grease, light it up.
Just snap my fingers in acknowledgement.
Okay. So the creature on the ground is still unconscious. War Chief Rip Nugget is going to try to make he is going to try and stand up. So let's do that again. He is able to stand up, and he is going to take a 10-foot movement out, and we'll have to do another save for that as well. As he gets here in the top, he can't occupy that square. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say he falls prone right there. So he is. That's the wrong one. So he is prone on the ground at the around the northernmost wall, 5 feet, just outside of the reach of the grease there. As the second goblin falls to the floor and is stopped playing his instrument, you see the other goblin that is currently standing, the two other goblins that are standing, they kind of calm down. They look like they're losing a lot of that bloodlust. So, what is their save again? Is okay, same thing. So this creature gets up and is going to attempt to step out of the grease, and is successfully able to step out of the grease, and then is going to 5 foot up to the north. The goblin, this guy, that is currently standing between Idabrix and Gunnar, is going to try to take that knife that he had stuck so gracefully into the side of Mihaly and is going to swing it back at Idabrix for AC 9.
I am going to sidestep that easily.
Okay. And with that, it brings us to Idabrix.
All right. So I am going to attack him, the one that just attacked me that's between Gunnar and I.
Okay.
And I've already added in my flanking. So, and I'm going to use one of my +1s. I should add that in too.
Okay. And what else? Oh, you're flanking.
I said, and I'm going to use one of my +1s.
Okay. So you're flanking. You got your +1 going, and you're okay.
And that is a 22 to hit.
Yes, that does hit, Luna.
Thank God.
I mean, Idabrix. I'm sorry. So Idabrix gets a little inspiration from the the community and the setting of the battlefield around her. She takes her sword and she stabs it back at the creature as lunges under its blow as it attacked, and she stabs it into the creature for how many points of damage?
So I have my regular attack, and I'm gonna have sneak attack damage.
Yes, you are, because they're flat-footed.
So that's 2, and then another 2 sneak attack.
Okay, so Idabrix coming in with a very deft maneuver under the blow of the creature, comes in and is able to stab it in return, like almost like a repost, for 4 points of damage. And with that, we bring us to this guy, and he... just want to make sure, because I think this was the second one that was affected. Okay, so the 2 rounds of unconscious are over Mihaly, and now we have...
Okay. Now we have okay, they will be blinded and stunned for 1d4 and then stunned for 1 additional.
Okay, so give me a d4 for both of them. Cawthon has awarded Cyclone Jack a +3.
Ooh.
So 1 round? Mihaly?
I guess. Yeah, 1 round blinded and stunned, and then 1 round stunned.
Oh, okay. No, we're gonna
So blinded 1,
we'll
stunned
do
2.
we'll do the stun afterwards. So oh, it does matter now. Okay, because they're blind as well. All right, let me give them the status. Blinded, and what was the other one? There we go. No, don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yep. Blind. We gotta drop it on them like that. So that's 1 round. And this guy, I gotta cycle through. That's 1 round. Okay. All right. So he wakes up, but he is blinded, and that brings us to this goblin. The guy with the bow is gonna take a 5-foot step back from you, Gunnar. He's gonna drop his bow and he's gonna draw his sword. With that, it brings us to your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to 5-foot adjust.
Okay.
There. I'm going to enter my rage.
Okay. Are you making an attack after this?
Yes, I am. And
You're
I'm
5-ing
going...
out. Yeah, you're 5-ing out, so you're good. No.
Yep.
Yes, you're good.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to swing at the goblin first.
Okay.
With a power attack for 1, and I'm going to use the +3 that Cawthon just gave me.
Okay. Swinging at a total of +4? Or...
Correct.
Yeah. All right, so Gunnar takes a step back and presents his sword to the enemy, and takes a swing at him.
14.
And takes a swing at him with the sword, and the goblin definitely moves under it, and it misses. Davdithas, you're up.
All right, I am gonna move my full 20 to the north, a little bit past Mihaly.
Okay.
Even though some of those guys have moved out of the grease, I'm going to still do what he asked me to do.
Okay.
And with my holy symbol in my left hand, channeling the power of Desna, I reach out with my right hand and I snap my fingers and cast Spark right on the grease.
On the grease, okay. So Davdithas presents his hand with a holy power of Desna is able to cast a spark on the grease, and the grease begins to go up in flames. Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Davdithas?
That is all.
Wolf's Blood has granted a +1 to Idabrix. With that, it brings us to the top of the order. Mihaly, you're up.
Technical question for you, sir.
Yep.
If I cast grease, let's say on this square,
Yep.
where it's connecting to a grease fire, would that automatically catch fire?
No, we'd have to do like a percentage roll to see if it caught. We'd figure
Well,
we'd do something like that.
Do it anyway.
Okay. We're gonna resolve the effects of. Okay.
He's gonna take that chance.
I like percentage rolls. I'm fine with that.
It's a bold move there.
How
Cotton.
many? This is a level 1 spell, right?
Yes, sir.
How many do you have per day?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. And how many did you cast on the last
I've
couple?
used 3 since we've rested.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so
One
this one.
vanish, 1 color spray, and 1 grease.
Excellent. Let's get it on. So
Let's
it's
get it on.
DC 17, right? 16. DC 16. Okay. All right. So we'll start with the chief. So the chief, seeing the grease appear at his feet again, looks up at you, and just and let's see if he makes his throw. Ooh. So he looks at you, and he just stares back defiantly, and is still standing. This one.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the wrong roll for that one, because we need to do for the War Chanter. Makes it as well, and then for the other goblin there, I think they get a plus. This one, the third one there, falls to the ground at your at the base of the what's it called, the portal there, the pillar. I couldn't think of the word. So this one at the base of the pillar right there is currently prone. Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Mihaly?
Is it gonna catch fire?
Roll up. Give me a call it high or low, and give me a percentage.
I call high.
Oof.
It does not catch fire.
Will it have a chance every round to catch fire?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Every
That's
time
fair.
I'm going to say every time it gets to you on your turn.
Very
That's
cool.
how. That's
Thank
how we'll
you.
keep track of the round.
Sure.
I have been awarded a +1 from Heron, so I got 2 +1s at this point.
You can't
Alrighty.
get a +1 from a dead man.
Oh. That's not even right. That's not even right. So War Chief is going to step out, and he is going to he seeing Davdithas on the side is going to step forward and strike him using one of those +1s.
Question.
Yep.
Would he have to make a save to step out of the grease?
So I was reading the spell in the first round. I did it, but if he ended his spell, ended her turn in the grease. So, I just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know
That
what I mean?
makes sense.
If he
Yep.
ends a spell, ends his movement in this spell. You distracted me. All right, so he's making his.
I'm
So
sorry.
he
I'm
runs
sorry.
down. He runs down, seeing the blaspheme cleric of Desna in the room. Is taking a swing with a +1 as well for AC 25.
That might hit.
Okay. Okay. So he charges across the room and swings and stabs the sword up and under Davdithas' shield for 8 points of damage. It slips under the shield and goes up into the belly of Davdithas and is currently stuck in him. So the War Chanter is going to step out. Is going to 5 foot out. And going to begin to cast the spell.
I would like to see if I can identify that spell.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okie doke. I'll give you a spellcraft roll of 16 total.
Okay.
I would like to spellcraft that as well, actually.
Okay.
That'd be a 17.
Okay, you guys
What?
believe he's starting to cast hideous laughter.
Oh.
Okay. So that is going
Millennials will call it lols.
So he's casting at Gunnar, and looks like Gunnar is able to make his save and shake off the effects of the spell. And with that, he's going to begin playing his instrument. This guy is going to seeing Idabrix all alone. He is going to step to the side, and he's going to try and stab her in the. As he comes around her, he's going to try and swing up over and try and stab her in the neck with his horse chopper. Or AC 17.
That is going to barely miss my neck.
But it's still a miss.
But it's still a mess.
So as he's coming around, he's so confident in his blow, and he knows he's going to be taking out the throat of Idabrix. He just kind of half-asses it because he's so sure of himself, and it just kind of hits your armor up around your shoulder, Idabrix, and you're not affected. And it is now your turn.
Now I'm really pissed at this guy. So I am going to try to attack him again. I'm going to use another one of my +1s. Cross that one up. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 to hit. And that is a miss. So as Idabrix tries to return the blow, she swings back at the creature coming through his side, and just the creature just is nimbly able to avoid the blow. So our friend here that's is currently blind nope, he just recovered from that because it was one round. Is standing in the grease. I'm sorry, he's prone in the grease and is going to attempt to stand up. So that is DC.
He would still be stunned for an additional round.
Okay, all right. So again, the stun is boom, boom. No, I was going to have you roll for that, right? Because you rolled for the. No, we'll just take it.
It's 2d4 and then 1d4 and then stun for 1.
Oh, and then stun for 1. Okay, so we stun this round. Prone on the ground in the grease. And then we have this guy. He is going to swing back at Gunnar with his horse chopper for AC 9.
Deflected with the shield, my friend.
Alrighty. Gunnar, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Raging Barbarian swinging action time with new Kung Fu grip.
New Kung Fu grip. Perfect.
So here we go. Incoming on Mr. Wounded Goblin. It's going to hit for 19.
A 19 does hit, sir.
All right. And he takes a whopping... Oh, I forgot to add a bonus damage to that. That's another 2 damage. It's 8 points instead of 6.
Okay, so as Gunnar strikes at the goblin before him, it falls to the ground as its arm gets severed from its side. It looks at its shock and falls to the ground dead.
And I'm going to cleave into the lizard in the grease.
Okay. Which is currently on fire. And actually, I have to apply some damage to it. Mihaly, give me a d6 roll. Or, we'll alternate it. Mihaly, give me a d6 roll.
Okay.
Ooh,
6.
6.
Nice.
Wow. So we're going to go here. So the creature on the ground in the fire is currently on fire and took 6 points of damage. The smell of its flesh starts to permeate the room.
Spicy.
Fair enough. Here you go, lizard man. That's going to hit for 18.
18 does in fact hit. So as Gunnar continues the blow through the body of the first one, it connects onto the creature on the ground for how much damage?
He's going to take another whopping 13 points of damage.
Whoa.
As I cleave him in half.
Okay. So as Gunnar leaps through the first one and comes down, is able to stab down into the creature on the floor, it too falls to the ground, dead, impaled upon Gunnar's blade. Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Gunnar?
Actually, yeah, I'd like to 5-foot adjust right there.
Okay. Davdithas, it's your turn, sir.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and I will, again, still clutching my holy symbol,
Yep.
ask Desna to help aid me from their strikes with a shield of faith. So I will cast that on myself, giving myself an extra 2 AC.
Excellent. Would you like to do anything else on your turn after you've called down the favor of Desna to shield your body in this time of need?
I will say thank you, Desna, because it's important to give thanks.
Mihaly, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to 5-step back, draw my crossbow, and fire at the chieftain.
Okay.
Also, before we do that, can we do a percentile check to see if that grease in fact catches
Absolutely.
fire?
Give me high or low.
I will go high.
There we go.
28.
The fire does not in fact spread.
Oh, that was weird. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Unconscious blind is done. But that's fine.
Did you just...
So I 5-step out and I draw my crossbow and fire at the chieftain for a 18 plus 3 is 21, sir.
Excellent. AC 21 does in fact hit the creature's armor class.
And I do 5 damage.
Okay, so as Mihaly looks, the fire that he conjured, that Davdithas conjured onto his grease in the corner, is still holding strong in the corner, but is unable to spread over to the adjacent grease next to it. He falls back, pulls out his crossbow, lets fly, and the bolt cuts through the top armor of the shoulder of the war chief. And a little bit of blood dripples out, and he just looks at you and smiles.
And I'll reload.
Okay. So the chief looks at you, you puny Longshanks. That bolt, that did nothing. I am coming for you. And he runs up to you and is going to take a swing at you with his short sword. Or AC
Bring it,
14.
bitch. Ah, shit, that hits. I immediately regret this.
So as the goblin charges in, he levels his sword and comes up with a slashing bow, starting at the knee of Mihaly and bringing up and bringing it up towards his upper torso for 7 points of damage.
Ah, that hurts.
Okay, with that, the creature with the loot is going to begin to cast a spell again.
I will see if I can determine what spell that is.
Okay.
Unless you just want to tell me that it's the same one. Which you don't, so I'll roll for it. And I roll a 10.
I'll get in on that spellcraft. That's a 22.
Whoa.
You believe he's casting...
Since when is the Barbarian so much better?
Gunnar, you know he is casting Hideous Laughter again.
Okay.
And he is going to cast it at Mihaly. So Mihaly, you are suddenly overcome with a fit of laughter, and you start to shake uncontrollably with laughter, and you just you lose all
hilarious.
Yeah, you lose all concentration, and I'm gonna give you the effect. Give me a second.
Oh man, all my friends are dying. Hilarious.
It is. So you collapse into a gales of manic laughter, falling prone. You can take no actions while
Prone?
yeah. but you are not considered. You can take no actions while laughing, but you're not considered helpless. When this you on your next turn, you may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Mihaly falls to the ground at the feet of the war chief.
Can we get some rest in peace, Mihaly.
So the creature, the goblin that is toe to toe with Idabrix is going to try to stab her in the side of the face for AC 17.
That's gonna miss.
Okay, so he, Idabrix,
Duck right out of the way.
Idabrix and this goblin are currently going at each other, fast and furious, with knives and swords flying every which way. It's and he tries to slip one, to get a small blow on her cheek to throw her off her balance, and he is unable. And that brings us to Idabrix.
Okay, let's try this again, dude. Gonna use another one of my +1s. And swing at him again for a 22.
Okay, so Idabrix, ducking on the blow she sees coming for her face, seeing the perfect opportunity, drops and stabs her sword into the side of the creature, and it connects.
That is for 4 damage.
Okay, and as she brings that sword and thrusts it into the side of the creature, she twists it and it for 4 damage. All right, so this goblin is currently prone in the grease cast by Mihaly, setting the battlefield. He is going to attempt to stand up. And he falls back on the ground on his butt. Gunnar, it's your turn, sir.
I don't like the war chief. I don't like him making my friend laugh. I don't like him trying to hurt my friends. Gunnar mad. Gunnar smash. Charge. Power attack. Use the +3. I'm going to end this now.
I think you have to be in a direct line to charge.
I literally moved straight across.
Yeah, but he's not in front of you. He's to the side of you. I'm checking real quick.
If you go adjacent to Davdithas, you'd have a flanking. Or do you have a flanking with me where I'm laughing?
No.
How does that work?
No, you don't threaten.
Oh man. I'm not threatening.
Nope, because you're laughing, rolling around on the floor.
Oh,
I find hyenas
that's a
threatening.
big -10 to ego.
Yeah. I find hyenas threatening and they just laugh.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, I think of the Lion King. Those guys were kind of creepy, you know?
They were hilarious.
They were kind of like... I'm a friend of hyenas, too.
You're a
Kinda
friend
like
of hyenas?
Yeah.
You've
First
been
name
adopted.
basis. First name basis, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
I see nothing
Oh,
to
wow.
indicate otherwise, Gunnar, so you are good.
All right, good to go. So that's a 2 for the charge. That's a 3 for the roll. And +1 instead of +2 for the rage.
Okay.
So here we go. That's a 29 to hit.
That's a hit, sir. So Gunnar, seeing his friend in need, runs across the room and brandishes his weapon and slices through along the back of the creature for
15 points of damage.
Okay. So the back of the creature opens up and blood starts to flow from it. And with that, it brings us to Davdithas.
Well, seeing as I really have nowhere else to go at this moment, I am going to just pull out my Morning Star and take a swing at him. I'll use the +3 I got in the beginning of the evening to hopefully allow me to actually do something useful.
Okay.
And I'm going to crack it across his face for a 24.
That's a hit, sir.
All right. And I'm going to hit him close to his eye socket, but not quite in it for 4 damage.
Yotts, you have been awarded a +2 from Dirtbag Don.
Hey,
I'm
Don,
sorry.
Thanks, buddy.
Mihaly.
Yeah, it's all the same.
So you hit?
Yep, and I did 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. So as Davdithas connects onto the side of the creature, you hear a little bit of a crack in the creature, and he takes 4 points of damage. Mihaly, it's your turn, And there's no. Give me a percentage roll and call high or low, please.
You know I'm gonna call high. 76.
Okay. So the fire in the corner up to the northeast of the room starts to spread into the second batch of grease that you threw on the floor in the middle of the northern wall, and it starts to go up.
Okay, I'll attempt to stand up. Or do the, what is it, a will save for hideous laughter?
You have to make a save, yes, and I think it is will, and I'm gonna double check. Boom, 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 save, will.
Okay, I'm gonna use my +3 from Doc Wolf, thank you.
Okay.
And 4 + 6 is 10.
You are still laughing uncontrollably. You're looking up at this creature about 1.5 to 2, maybe 2 feet above you, and you're just laughing at him. And
so I can't adjust at all?
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, guys, save me, I'm totally gonna die.
And with that, it brings us to the war chief. He is going to 5 foot down away from Davdithas and Gunnar, and is going to drink a potion. So he does.
Is there an attack of opportunity on
No.
potion drinking?
He 5-footed out.
But he's next to.
But he's in
He's
it.
next to
Oh, he's
Idabrix.
next to Idabrix. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Yep. Idabrix,
Just curious.
roll it.
Smash him, Idabrix. Smash him.
Oops, that's not.
It's the one that's between us, right?
Yeah.
18.
That is a miss. So as Idabrix sees him starts to chug back a potion, she slashes back with her sword and tries to connect with the creature, and is unable to do so. With that, it brings us to the creature up at the north side of the room, and he's going to start to cast a spell.
And I'll see if I can determine what that is. I can't because I'm laughing on the floor.
Right.
Never
But I
mind.
can. That's only an 8. Doubt it.
You're not sure what this spell is.
Okay.
And as you watch, Rip Nugget starts to heal a little bit. As you watch, the creature up north starts to cast a spell, and you look down and you see Rip Nugget starts to heal a little bit more. So that is. There we go. All right, so Idabrix, the goblin in front of you,
Yep.
that you are and currently fighting with is going to try to repost. He's going to try and slam back with an elbow and stab you with his knife. For AC 18.
An 18?
Yep.
What does a tie do
Tie goes to the attacker.
to the attacker?
Yep.
Then it's a hit.
Okay.
Mike,
Oh,
I've got a. Why is the program saying it's a miss?
I don't
I'm
know.
confused.
I don't
It's
know.
weird.
Because it's giving ties to the defender,
Um,
pre-programmed in.
gotcha.
So Idabrix, he ducks under and stabs up with his knife and hits you in the side for 6 points of damage.
Ow.
And it is now your turn to appropriately react to this aggression on your.
I would
on your
like to
person.
retaliate, thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna use another one of my +1.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing my sword back around and try to hit him with an 18.
That's a hit, ma'am.
Thank goodness.
So as Idabrix, retaliates with a blow, she takes the knife and she jabs it down into the top of the foot of the creature, for
6 damage.
Okay. And let's see. So the goblin falls to the ground and is starting to bleed out. He's not quite dead yet. But he is
Not quite dead yet.
Yeah, he's not quite dead yet. And this guy is going to attempt to get up out of the room, out of the fire. I'm sorry, out of the grease. And let's see it.
Did he take fire damage yet?
He hasn't yet. I was going to start at the beginning of your next turn to give it 1 turn to catch the whole square.
Yep.
So he does in fact get up and he's going to step out, and he is going to he cannot do any more. And with that, it's Gunnar's turn.
All right. I'm going to 5 foot and swing off on Senior Chieftain again.
Okay.
Would he have to make a second save to move out?
Not
I'm
if
sorry if
he's-
that's annoying.
I don't think so. I think it's just a 5 foot if he's 5-footing out, because he made the save to get up, and he just
He made the
stepping-
save to get up, but it's treated as difficult terrain, so you can move at half movement speed with a save of
It's a
DC
DC 10
10?
acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll roll it.
acrobatics.
Give me 1 sec.
I'm sorry, I sent you the notes on Discord.
Did you
the
send
end,
it in the
but
staff channel?
Don't worry about it. Yep, I can.
Okay.
All right, and with the 5 foot adjust, I take a
hold on
mighty
one
swing.
hold on
and
1
I
second. 1 second. We just
Sorry.
gotta do this.
I'm sorry if this is a
Um,
pain. I'll just paste it in there. A creature can walk through the area of grease at half normal speed with a DC 10 acrobatics. Failure means it can't move, and then must take a reflex save or fall. Well, a failure by
That didn't actually roll.
5 or more means it falls.
All right. He is unable to move. He's standing in the grease.
Would he take fire damage now then?
It's the beginning of your turn.
Oh, no, it's not yet. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right, Gunnar, your turn.
So with a 5 foot adjust and a deft swing, the angry barbarian drives his blade straight across the war chieftain again, hitting
Okay.
for 25 and dealing 15 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So, Gunnar, stepping up and is able to land a solid blow on him. And with that, it brings us to Davdithas.
I'm going to move at my full speed up north
Okay.
to get right over to that goblin that's been casting spells.
Okay.
I take a quick glance over to my right and see the goblin who's kind of flailing around in the grease and
Yep.
the fire approaching him. And
Yep.
I just think, well, that's going to suck. And I am going to take out I'm going to take a swing with my Morning Star at the caster.
Okay.
I'm going to use my +1 that I got from Oinkslol
Oinkslow.
and Oinkslol.
Okay.
And let's do some damage tomorrow, maybe.
What'd
What'd
you-
gonna miss?
What'd you swing for?
A 7.
Okay. So unfortunately, that does not hit the AC of the creature. And he just kind of laughs at you. Incompetent, you fool. And with that, it brings us top of the order. In Mihaly, I'm going to say the fire has arrived. So give me a D6 roll.
Okay. 1d6, sir, and 4 damage.
Okay, so that is to this guy, or nope, this guy. So he takes 4
Yay.
points of damage.
I'm
Okay.
helping.
You are helping. And it is now your
I'm
turn.
laughing uncontrollably on the floor. I would like to attempt to stand up.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, you still got to try and break the effects of the spell.
Also,
so give
I'd
me,
hate to burst your bubble, but technically I'm helping because I lit it on fire.
We're helping. Teamwork.
give me a save.
Okay. A will save, that is.
Correct.
I will use a +1 from Candleus. Thank you.
Family to the rescue.
And I roll a 8 + 4 is 12.
So unfortunately, you still are unable to shake off the effects of the spell, and you remain prone laughing maniacally.
Gersh darn it.
Gersh darn it. So the war chief, looking at the opportunity to squish this halfling between him and another one of his allies. Oh wait, no. Yes. Is going to take a shot at Idabrix with his short sword, and try and stab her in the back. And
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no.
Idabrix, give me a d20 roll on the crit table, please.
No.
No, I don't wanna.
5.
Okay, so let's resolve the damage first, okay? So he is going to.
That means let's see if you're alive to take a critical.
Idabrix, so he coming with a masterful stroke.
Holy shit.
Comes down and ducks under and slides around and sticks the sword into your belly for 17 points of damage. And let's see the effect. I gotta get to the table. What did you roll on the
5.
Okay. You are dazed until the end of your next turn.
Oof.
So I'm going to give you that Idabrix. Okay. With that, it brings us to the creature at the top. And him being he drops his loop and he takes a dog slicer out and he's going to take a stab at Davdithas for AC 9.
Just gonna parry it away with my shield.
Okay. And this guy is again seeing Idabrix between him and the opportunity to strike is going
Is he
to
disabled?
Oh, he is disabled.
He's
That's right.
disabled,
He's
yeah.
bleeding out. So
I just saved your life.
thank you.
Yeah, you probably did.
All right, so he would
I don't think you know.
he would be dead on this turn. And with that, it brings us to Idabrix.
And I am dazed until the end of my turn.
Correct.
So I'm dazed.
Describe for us how you're dazed.
Yeah, make a noise.
my noise is
So the goblin that is currently in the fire is going to attempt to step out. He was unable to move last time. He's going to attempt to step out by making an
Isn't
acrobatics
he
check.
dead?
This guy up here? The guy in
We
the fire?
can't see him anymore.
Oh, sorry.
There it is.
Oh, he's alive.
Yep.
Okay.
As he steps out, he needs to make a.
What did I
DC 10
literally
acrobatics.
what did I just say? Give me what I just
You
said.
just-
I said he's
I'll
gonna
look
make
at
an
it in the
acrobatics. Okay. I said
I'm
he's gonna make an
very
acrobatics check as he steps out. Give me
I'm
one
sorry.
second.
Now I look like a dum-dum on the podcast. I
AC
got all excited. I'm sorry.
acrobatics check of 13, and he makes it. He's able to step out. And that's gonna be his turn. Gunnar, you're up.
Time to keep doing work. Here's another stabby stab at the chieftain.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna inflict some pain. With a 14, gonna whiff.
Okay, so as he comes down and Gunnar tries to end the threat that is the chieftain, he swings at him and it goes over his shoulder and misses. Davdithas, you're up.
I'm gonna take another shot at the spellcaster up here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take a crack with the Morning Star.
Okay.
That is going to be 16.
So Davdithas, seeing the threat in front of him, the one that has been casting the spells, takes a swing on it with his Morning Star, and it does hit him, but it bounces off the armor of the creature. And Mihaly, brings us to your turn.
I will try to make my save once again.
And I think this might be the last round, but I'm gonna double check.
This will be round 3, I believe.
Yep. Try to make the save.
9.
Okay.
But wait,
having
does
a
he have
laugh.
to make a DC 10 save? Sorry.
All right. One more round. So you are still laughing maniacally on the ground, Mihaly.
Classic Mihaly.
It is classic Mihaly.
So the war chief, seeing the threat behind him, turns around, looks at Gunnar, and goes, "You might be big, but I am the better." And swings at you, and I'm going to use one of my +1s. For AC 7.
Get some, little man! As I deflect his swing with my shield.
Yep. And that brings us to our friend up here in the corner. He's like eye to belt with Davdithas, and he's gonna try and stab him on the inside of the leg with his dog slicer. Or AC 14.
I'm just gonna again just thrust the shield down, directing it into the floor.
You're like, no, stop it!
Not down there. Just
Not down there.
Okay.
I'll never finish then.
not that I did to begin with.
Idabrix, it's your turn, and the daze is now complete.
All right. Now I'm really pissed. Not that I wasn't before, but now I'm like extra pissed. So I'm gonna use my +3.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing around and attack with my sword.
Okay.
And
So Idabrix, shaking off the daze, her eyes becoming clear, looks at the creature in front of her and just starts huffing and puffing and swings for
12.
All right. So as you know, she might have some of the residual effects of the daze affecting her, and she comes down and she is just not able to connect on the creature. So the goblin up here is going to step behind Gunnar, and he's going to try and stab him in his back. I'm sorry, he's going to step around him to here and try and stab Gunnar in the back with his horse chopper. For AC 23.
That's a hit.
Okay. So he swings at you. I guess that's good for you. So as he steps around you, he tries to find a vulnerable point in your armor on your back, and is able to find a little spot and slips the dagger in the horse chopper in real quick and draws blood.
Did anybody feel a breeze?
Ooh.
Any breeze? Anybody?
Wow.
Anybody? No? Okay.
All right, Gunnar, your turn, sir.
Gonna keep my assault on the war chief. We're gonna mess his day up. This guy called me out, and we're bringing it to the house. So here we go. That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit. So-
And he can take a beastly 13 points of damage. Good night,
So
you shrimp.
as Gunnar steps forward and crushes the enemy with his sword, he comes down on him and slices into the creature, and the creature falls to the ground dead. With a last gurgle, in a shriek that resonates throughout the room, throughout the stonework, emanates from below you. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh no.
No.
I was ready for more.
Oh, so
You
ready.
sure?
I'm ready to stand up.
Yeah,
and stop
let's
laughing.
do it.
You still got one more round, friend, of not being able to stand up. That spell fucked you
One
up.
more?
Yeah.
That spell is a bitch.
What do you find so funny about this, Mihaly? Why
I
was
wish-
he laughing?
Everything.
I wish you could have just rolled one square over. It would have made things so much easier. Just let me and Luna do work on the sheet. No, I had to lay right there laughing like a maniac.
How come you couldn't have just kicked him out of the way?
I could have.
You can.
That would have been
yeah.
mean, though.
He doesn't care. He'd think it's funny.
He would
You should
laugh.
strap me to-
He
you
would
should strap
absolutely
me to
laugh
your
at
back.
He would absolutely laugh at it.
Just be like, oh, he likes it. He's laughing.
He's laughing. There you go.
Kicking him.
Put me down. I'm dying.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Let's start with Davdithas. Davdithas, how are you doing tonight, friend?
Oh man, I'm doing good. I mean, it's been a rough rough battle here. Those goblin dogs, they were nice. I miss them.
You miss the goblin dogs
Yeah,
With
I miss
their-
the goblin dogs now.
with their disease infested things and stuff.
I'm familiar with diseases. We're fine.
Oh God.
But yeah, I mean, this has just been like, I'm actually starting to run out of spells, and just my bag of tricks is dry.
You
So,
mean
I'll-
your sources that are being depleted by hard fights?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Just check.
It's
Just check.
it's getting really like nerve-wracking, especially when I'm starting to see all these my teammates, take damage, and I'm just like, I can't do anything anymore. I hope you live. So,
Awesome. That's reassuring.
yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now.
That's how you feel? Okay.
A little helpless, if you will.
Okay. Alrighty. What about Cyclone Jack? Gunnar.
Gunner's too angry. We took way too long.
I
These
just
things were way too well prepared.
I just gotta say one thing, okay? Because Dirtbag Don just said Goblin bites Dav and the dog has to make a save. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
Gunnar, continue. I'm sorry.
This is one of those fights, and something tells me there's more hidden in the catacombs underneath. Because as we all know, the evil geniuses always have the basement layers. So like we've got a room full of badass goblins we've got to finish off, try to heal up, and then run in for whatever big badass thing is downstairs in the caverns. And this like
Thing?
and it's got to be some like underground like majestic cathedral of Lamashtu that are like like goblins and demons hanging from the walls doing like all sorts of like horrible things, and weird tentacled creatures from like Mad Rush's imagination coming out of some like weird pits and shit. It's just starting to get weird, and God knows what kind of anime is that gonna turn into.
Okay. I saw one thing you said, just a single thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's
thing.
just gonna be one thing.
A thing.
Just one
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mihai.
Just one thing. Wouldn't that be something?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have
hate
all
that
these
song.
references. Hit me up in the DMs for more.
Remember,
You promise not to
guys.
laugh?
Remember, guys. If you sub to our Patreon, you get private Snapchats of Mihai's feet.
I actually don't have Snapchat,
Oh, we'll do it for you. I'll just put it up
but
there
if
for
we
you.
break the $200 mark, I'll install Snapchat and I'll send one video.
Of.
I don't know, whatever. I don't really care. Like my yard, some birds, a squirrel.
This is me cooking eggs.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even get Snapchat. Anyway, tonight was a lot of fun. I legitimately thought we were all gonna die, and then the party kicked some butt while I laughed on the floor. So that was really cool to see that, even one useless man down, we still,
I think
pulled
you're
it off
selling
so
yourself
far.
short on how much you helped your party this week.
Yeah, I don't think you realize that color spray and those grease kind of turned the tide of the battle. And
Well,
Before it
Yeah.
began,
They could have gone
Yeah.
better, and it upsets
It could have
me.
gone worse too.
it could
yeah,
have gone
go
a
ahead.
a
lot.
lot worse.
It was a little something, but I mean, it just sucked. Man, hideous laughter is brutal. When do I get that?
Tasha's and Hideous Laughter is a beast of a spell, man. It's nothing to laugh at.
Ah!
Ba-dum-ts.
Alrighty.
This round has taught me that I think I know how I want to build my character. Maybe not hideous laughter, but something like it. These spells are a pain in the ass, and I want it.
Idabrix.
Pathetic.
I've got 2 cure lights left. I'm pretty sure one of them's yours.
I hope so.
Ouch.
Yeah. I don't think anybody realizes just how close to dead I am. So, yeah, I'm hurting. I'm hurting, unit. I'm all set with that.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. Hard fight, guys, huh?
Yeah.
Got you're dealing with mechanics that you haven't seen that much anymore yet. I mean, you've seen some of them, but the fact is this fight is tough. It's a pivotal point in the story, and I'm glad the community got to see this. It's a tough fight. It's a tough one, and there's a lot more coming. So, you guys are gonna have to work it as a team. You know, you guys are gonna have to rock this as a team, and the dice are gonna have to go in your favor a little bit. But it's challenging, but it's gonna be fun. I feel like you guys are up to the task. You'll make the right decisions to get you through it, and I'm excited to see how you guys do it. Chat, what do you guys think? They're our heroic party here. I mean, this fight itself isn't over, as we know, but like we got to put our hands together because they're doing a fucking wonderful job with the tools they have to work with. So,
can I just say something?
Yep.
I'm really glad we only have to wait until Wednesday instead of Sunday.
That's
I might,
yeah.
guys. I'm feeling like a scratchy throat coming down. I might have to skip Wednesday.
Mike?
Can I roll to detect bullshit?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll it. I just want to see this roll because it's gonna.
Because it's not going to go in my favor all of a sudden.
All
right.
right, there's a 14 for me.
20 plus 8 for 28.
All right, so I'll roll my roll. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Good luck.
Oh, what modifier are you going to give yourself?
Plus 80. This fucking guy.
Did I beat the DC?
No. You were one
for those
short.
out there in audio land, he rolled
367.
Okay.
So I'll see a month from now.
Right?
That's how many more rounds that he's laughing for those.
That's yeah. Mihaly is just gonna have to learn how to endear life with just laughing. It's gonna be hard to cast spells like that, though. Just saying. Might want to pick up another profession. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. There was a lot of technical questions tonight, and one of the biggest things that we want to do is educate each other and the community out there. And it's it gets tough keeping track of everything. But our guys are doing a great job. Mihaly is like new to D&D, but he's coming up super fast. He's gonna be a beast at late levels. I can't wait to see the shit he drops, like maximize dazed fireball on like a
You're assuming I'm gonna live.
Well, I mean,
I like that.
I'm not just saying. I'm just saying. I'm the puppet master. I can.
All puppets.
I mean,
gotcha.
What is living really? You could be undead, right? You could. Somebody said you could recycle earlier. So
Ooh,
I mean, you could
I'll
be
take
undead.
it.
No.
I'll take
This is why we burn our dead.
Oh, you would burn Mihaly if he
Except
dies?
friends.
And I would remember him forever in a jar of ashes strapped to my thigh.
Okay. All right. Just a big shout out to everybody
I
who.
don't know if I'm okay with that.
Oh god. Guys, thank you so much as always for coming out and supporting the Tabletop Tavern, the cast, the crew, myself, staff that help us on a weekly basis. We appreciate everything everybody does to support us. I mean, like, I can't even believe we've only been doing, what is this, the 17th episode? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, the 17th episode, and we did 4 episodes previous to going live. I mean, we almost have the first season under our belt, and to think where we've come in that short amount of time. We have 60 subscribers to the channel. We have 10 to 12 15 Patreon supporters. Our community has grown over 2,200 people in 2,300, I'm sorry, in the tabletop, in the How and Air channel, in the Tabletop Tavern community. Our Discord's hopping. We've got a lot of people coming into this family, and I'm going to speak for myself here, and I'll speak for the cast. We're all eternally grateful for everything you guys do for us. And that sometimes that's just as simple as saying hi and making sure we're having a good day. So from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of the cast heart, we thank you for coming up and showing up every week and being a part of this story with us. Check out the merch, tabletoptavern.live, and click the merch button. Get some fun some tabletop tavern wear. And it's so good to see everybody. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna roll the credits, and we will we'll see you guys Wednesday night, same time, Wednesday night.
No, earlier.
Hour earlier. Luna, thank you so much. 8 o'clock
Hey.
Eastern time. 9 is it Pacific?
No,
No.
Pacific is 3 hours earlier.
All right. Luna.
So 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific.
Maybe. Probably.
It'll be up on it'll be on the Discord, it'll be on our social media, and we'll make sure everybody's aware of the exact times. So thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to kick it over to the ending screen, and we're going to get our credits rolling, and then we're going to figure out who we're going to go show some love to. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you Wednesday night.
Bye.
I just want to mention for your subscribers, when we get over here, these guys, Drunks and Dragons, they have a long standing podcast. Let them know where you're coming from. Throw up those emotes when we get over there, guys. Much love, and we'll see you Wednesday night, okay?